Let me tell you something. Everyone got their victories in Europe. Some easier than some. Some need to be spoken about. But it is another episode of Bigsixbants. Man, how are we doing today?
As well as I can do, just not a pretty performance, but get the 3 points and we move. Come back to the ends and get stuff done.
Yeah, makes sense. I think at the end of the day, as long as you get the win, I think especially in the Europa League game, I don't think performances matter too much, especially if you're making large-scale changes, in my opinion anyway. Large-scale changes, there's obviously going to be some sort of drop-off, so if you can still go and get your victory against teams you should be winning, bottom line, I don't think that's mad to even say. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, as I said, performances, obviously to a certain degree, don't matter. Especially when you're performing the way Arsenal are week in and week out.
As long as man ain't stinking, I think it's all right, isn't it?
That's it. But when you're getting performances, that kind of looks similar to what you're performing in the Prem with your starting team, it is something to question.
I mean, what makes you want to say that? As in, is there anyone you want to bring up? What makes you want to say that?
No, I'm just saying in general, as a general football fan, if I would be worried if my close to starting 11 played and I still struggled, that's when I'll be worried. If I had my Jesus on and Odegaard, Xhaka, Saka, Martinelli,
played, Saka played, Saliba.
Of course, they all played at different points. We started off with
those three
starters. Yeah, that's what I said. We started off with the starters. Saka got his goal.
Let me tell you something. You
know what I'm saying? I also had players
Let me tell you something.
You're being a creep. I had seven players, 7 changes from the team that beat you. 7 changes. How many changes did you make in your European game? 3?
Me or Corey?
You. You and Corey.
We bought in Carvalho.
Yeah,
we bought in Fabinho. We bought in Harvey Elliott. Who else did we bring in? And Konate. And Joe Gomez. And we made 5 changes.
5 changes. So you made 5. I made 7. Corey, how many did you make?
But I played Champions League, Casey. So
3. I think I made 3.
I'm just saying. We'll get to that. I just want to see how many changes.
I'm allowed to play my first team in Champions League. You're allowed to play.
So that's basically your starting 11.
I'd call it that. Yeah, we've got a small squad, so yeah.
Small squad.
Yes. I'm sorry. Who should I change as a right back?
Huh?
Who should I change as a right back?
Wambi McBambi, no?
Yeah, I heard
he's
Ten
injured.
Hag say Lindelof could play.
But did he get injured in training? Because he ain't been playing no football.
Yeah, long season injury. He's out for a while. So no right back. Who should play centre back?
That's crazy. Well, as your centre backs, who are your centre backs? You got Lindelof, Varane, Martinez, and who's the other one? Phil Jones.
Maguire.
Is Maguire fit now though? Is he on the bench?
Maguire's injured. Jones is not even in the squad.
Yeah, so but that's
who should play midfield?
I don't know your squad. McTominay.
You got Fred McTominay.
Where's the youngsters? Where's that Garnacho?
On the bench. Yeah, where are the young G's still? Because I started too.
I wouldn't have minded playing Garnacho. Maybe
Langa. When's Langa gonna get some minutes?
No. Bun that guy, bro.
This is it.
But you're
complaining though.
Bro, he's not, bro. He's not a Conference League player even. Like Alanga is not a footballer.
He scored goals in the champs against Atletico Madrid.
Scoring hype, bro. What are we doing here, bro? Let's not do this.
Oh my days, bro.
Aren't you the one?
No, weren't you the same one shouting about? Oh my days. Hannibal, I don't know, maybe he's not even there anymore, but who's Garnacho? Baller. I'm hearing Garnacho, baller. Wait, Casey, who's the one? Who's the Zidane? Zidane Iqbal.
Hey, respect Zidane Iqbal.
Who's my man's son?
Charlie Savage.
Charlie Savage.
They're on the bench.
I was hearing these man.
Why though? That's the issue. These are
because Ten Hag doesn't like to rotate.
The reason why is one, we'd lost the game and we're still second on that table. Yeah. As much as like it's fun and jokes. We're second on the table. We don't want to be playing 2 extra games against Atletico or Juventus or any of those other teams. We're being real. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we needed to win that game. We should have put them away within the first 10 minutes. It should have been like 3-0. But our strikers, which we'll get onto that, didn't take their chances. We couldn't hit a barn door today. So really and truly, if we was 1-2 up, come half time, maybe you would have seen the youngsters. But it was 0-0. So if anything,
don't you think that's a glaring issue?
I think that's a glaring issue, 100%. I'm wondering why we can't hit a barn door. We had like 35 shots. 35 shots, and you scored 1 goal in the 92nd minute or 93rd minute. That's
and you had to call in for reinforcements. Ericsson, come on.
It's true.
Sancho came on, McTominay came on. Like,
very, very
all
true.
the Luke Shaw came on.
That's a problem. That is a problem. But in reality, like the possession for my team and the way we were making chances made me happier. Like
how much service did Ronaldo get?
I mean, because they looked a lot like half chances. I think Rashford had
because who had a lot of chances.
Rashford had more clear cut, but I think the ones to Ronaldo were.
Anthony missed a sitter, in my opinion. Anthony usually should be tucking that way, in my opinion. Yeah. Obviously Rashford had the chances. Ronaldo had 2 chances in that game. Bruno had chances in that game. Fred had a chance in that game. Even Malacio got through on goal, and he couldn't score. The whole team had chances. Like, I think the only person that didn't have a chance was Lindelof, Martinez, and Dalot.
Yep,
that's it.
We need to talk about Dalot. That guy's inconsistent as fuck. I can't lie.
Bro, that's not his fault. Though. He's played every single game.
So Martinez could have got a red. Martinez could have got a red.
I was told he's the 3 most informed right backs in Europe. Like, that's why.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
That's a fact, though.
After they beat you, Casey. After they beat you, that's what I was hearing about Darlow.
Again,
bro, people are putting Darlow over Ben White.
Of course.
Yeah, they were.
Don't do that. Of course.
I put Darlow over Ben White now.
Oh Lord.
No, I wouldn't. Not on form. Nowhere near.
I put Darlow over Ben White.
Fair enough.
But listen, let me get to some of these comments. Big up Solo in the chat. She says hi, Mont and panel. Big up Solo and CFC. Big up Baz in the cut as well. You was in the whole of the stream yesterday, bro. So big up yourself, bro. Yesterday's stream was a madness. 285 people here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what the Salah Hattie does. It brings everyone here. Maybe it's not when Liverpool lose. Everyone wants to see the misery. You know what I'm saying? Emma K says the young ones are on the bench. Stop with this shit talking about Alanga. He's basically a child. I mean,
thank you. Thank you.
Age is not gonna make him get good, bro. He's just shit, bro. It is what it is.
KJD says AFC performance against a team from Norway was not bad considering artificial pitch /7 changes.
Literally, we had goals
in that.
It was basically goals, fam. Just a peng version of goals, like a peng version of goals.
That is
probably like the best you can get goals, like the top quality.
Man played on 4G.
I just deeped it. Man, Casey told me a lucky goal. Did you see your goal?
Oh yeah, Casey, your goal has killed me.
No, but my goal was going in. No, the keeper weren't saving Saka's shot. Saka's shot, the keeper weren't saving.
Hit him and it went back in.
No. The initial shot, G. Don't.
No. Allow
me, G. Allow me. No, but on top of that, Montal, the difference is Man United had their first 11. Like basically, bro, that team could have started in the Prem.
Wait, how many chances?
That's my issue.
How many chances?
So you would never. How about this, Montal? Rob Holding's only played. Montal, wait. Rob Holding only played Europa games. Reece Nelson has only played Europa games. Lokonga, we've seen him in a few Prem games, but basically Europa games. Marquinhos. I said we have seen him in the Prem.
Before that. And
that's two games out of 9, G.
Casey, in my opinion, Nketiah, Odegaard, and Saka, you made 7 changes, but the team was still strong. I'll say, obviously,
No, don't do the Nketiah thing. Don't do the Nketiah thing now, because when I say Nketiah, people say he's not strong and he's this and he's that.
No,
Saliba
Casey,
and
but
Ben White, that's it, Corey. What about Matt Turner, Rob Holding, Lokonga?
How about this? Yeah,
Allow me.
Don't
Odegaard playing out of position.
Casey, I'll tell you this from now.
Out of position, he played 10.
He never played 10.
Tierney was more
Him and Fierro were swapping like.
Casey, if Tierney was a bit more defensive, he would have played over what's his name when you played against Liverpool, Tomiyasu.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't. Why? It was the fact that the reason we played Tomiyasu is because Salah likes to cut in, and Tomiyasu's good on his right side of defending. That's the only reason we played Tomiyasu over Tierney.
So
it was tactical.
If Salah was right-footed, Tierney was playing Arsenal.
Potentially, bro. Then Salah would be a completely different player. Like what we talking about, bro?
Brother, like deep it, yeah. Tierney's a starter in your side. How about this?
You can say he's a starter, but Zinchenko starts.
Zinchenko's injured, isn't he?
No, but now he's injured. It doesn't mean Tierney's going to start. You just saw Tomiyasu play the game at left back. It doesn't mean Tierney's going to start. You can say he's a starter.
Tierney's a starter.
Because then I would say Ronaldo's a starter for you.
Of course, I would. I'd say everyone in that team's a starter.
Good.
I'd say everyone in my team's a starter.
That's an issue.
I'd say for you, Saliba, Ben White, Tierney, Odegaard, Saka.
That's it.
No. Who was in your midfield?
Who else? Lokonga, Fabio Vieira. He's not a starter. He's not a Corey's a creep.
Yes, he is.
A man said Lokonga's a starter. Oh my god.
How about this?
I wouldn't think he's a starter. He's like a first team player, but he's not a starter in it.
He's not a starter.
He's the weakest link in that midfield by far. Maybe apart. He's worse than Onani. He's worse than Onani.
He's not starting.
He's not starting unless they have to play him. Like Labongos ain't a starter, Corey. Labongos ain't a starter.
No, on the second, Monto. No, let me tell you something.
No, now it's word to them.
You know,
Monto, you know it.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, word to that.
Go on then.
If Partey is injured, Lokonga is there.
So that doesn't mean he's a starter. That's like saying, Corey, that's like saying if Varane, that's like saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. El Neni doesn't even bet. He barely makes bench. Corey, forget Lokonga. Forget Lokonga, bro. Forget Lokonga. This whole Lokonga's a starter. Forget it. You're waffling. You're clutching at straws. We made 7 changes. You know my Prem side. You could tell me my Prem side. I'm sure Mataz can tell me my Prem side and Montel can tell me my Prem side. Everyone knows my starting 11. So let's not... We already know that Arsenal only really have 11, 12 players that are, of the top quality to compete. Everyone else can play a game or two, come in and fill in and do a job. They're not starters, bro. They will never be the first name on the team sheet or the first name in mind at all, unless it has to be that.
Oh, but then you saying that ain't that the same for Ronaldo? Because before Ronaldo, if Martial's fit, Ronaldo's on the bench. Yes or no?
No, but Ronaldo will play on average at half your games. Lokonga wouldn't do that. If Partey was fit, and if Martial and Ronaldo were fit, Ronaldo would still play roughly half your games.
They're taking the piss.
That's my point. Look, if Lokonga and Partey, I don't know why Liverpool fans are verbaling. After I just
no, because
that's what I said. No, Monto, you don't have rights to joke. You literally don't. You now should just be humble with your 7-1 and that. No, you can't. No, you can't because Monto, nothing's funny. Monto, nothing's funny right now. Wait, for you, Monto, nothing is funny. There's no.
Monto, be real.
Corey, be real. Nothing is funny. Monto, the cap. This is what Obi used to do. Monto, this is what Obi used to do.
European. This is again, just like when Casey says, "Mont, why are you talking about Europe when we have this is a Premier League roundup?" So again, Corey, I will have the same energy.
I hear that.
I will have the same.
Oh, so you're wearing 2 different masks. Oh, so you got the Europa mask on today.
Yeah, bro, this is a European roundup. So please
if
have
you
some
have a
fucking
Liverpool-
respect.
But
Have some
if you have a
fucking respect.
Liverpool, well, for starters,
Have
it's
some
a,
fucking
it's not a
respect.
European roundup. You had your roundup yesterday.
No. This
Big
isn't
up all the
no.
big up all the
The
people in the
Liverpool
chat that
show
was tuned in
yesterday.
for that.
No,
Yeah,
the
forget that.
Liverpool show. It was a Liverpool show. This is a
Montel,
European roundup. If you look on the if you
Montel.
look on the thumbnail,
So then have some respect. I won my game. I won my game. Have some respect on top of my group. So I don't get it. Have some respect. Have some respect.
Congratulations.
Some respect.
What country did they play in?
Norway. Don't do it like what country did they play in? Oh, now it's your head's back. Now your head's back. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know you thought it was worse. But thought it was worse. You thought it was worse, fam. Norway's not a grab. Don't do that.
Hey man. Bro, the thing with Arsenal is like it's the same thing with United. Like both teams don't have good squads. It's just really 10, 12, 13 players maybe that they can rotate through. So like I hear the chat, oh, you guys started your starters, but the rest are not good enough either. So like you don't really have another choice but to start them. Otherwise you're gonna lose a game.
But then this is the problem with that is
not against
that
the team not against these type of teams.
That's what I'm saying. If you can't trust them here, where can you trust them? Because surely you can't trust them in Carabao Cup games and FA Cup games and things like that. If they can't even play in the Europa group stage game, and that should be the glaring issue. Like, great, cool, you got it over the line.
Check Twitter once. Look at Twitter. Look at Twitter.
Give me a sec. Carry on, KC. I'll look now.
Yeah, so it's just like, for me, Man United are in problems. Today it got covered over the crack, they got the goal and everything, but there's big problems at Man United.
100.
In terms of personnel, trust, everything. It's just not good enough. And I thought with the new signings, some experience because
tweets out by the way. Sorry, go on, Kate.
Yeah, no problem. With the new signings, you brought in experience. Even Anthony, to a certain degree's experience, he won the league with Ajax, isn't it? Yeah, so he won the league with Ajax. He was one of their better players in the season. So he knows pressure. He knows what competitions are. He knows what competitions mean. And even him today didn't look great.
Who?
Yeah.
Anthony didn't look great.
I thought he was alright. I think he was on a better performance today, though, in that game.
Yeah, but Montel, it wasn't hard to be a good performer. I think if you got a couple shots on target and beat your man,
I think he
looked good.
Man, and created good chances, like especially the Fred header that was criminal.
Yeah,
I think the only problem was today is that we couldn't hit a barn door. That's my opinion on it.
Corey,
I think
you moved too slowly. Centre backs are taking too many touches, way too many touches.
Yeah,
I agree. You know what? You're right.
Sancho brought on some urgency. Big him up for coming on and actually doing the thing. Sancho brought on some urgency, being direct, and it obviously got you your goal.
We just now need when we're attacking, especially like the overload wasn't there. I see Ten Hag. I see they were mentioning on the on BT that our wing backs were going into the midfields, but then our wingers were kind of closing in, and it left. If our wingers stayed as wingers, like we started creating better chances, and in reality,
it's called the Arsenal way.
There is problems. This is what I've always said. There's inconsistency in this team. There's always an inconsistency.
No, but I don't even think it's inconsistency.
It is because on another day, we're beating the man and we're scoring goals. Like on another day, we're winning 6-0 calmly.
I think
no. Not with this game.
Casemiro was a positive today. I think he played very well today. That was a red card. He got.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
On Casemiro. Do you know what? United have been a bit unlucky for once with their decisions with VAR this season. I'll be real, like the Rashford decision.
After 10 years of dominance of it. 10 years just dominating the refs, and now VAR when it came in. Let's not feel sorry for them. They've had decisions going their way that are very questionable.
I'm not even complaining about the VAR.
Hey, what do you
I'm not
mean?
complaining about
Bro, even Liverpool have, don't do that, because I remember there's about 7
No,
Salah goals from a few seasons ago, bro.
I agree.
Don't try to push
Liverpool
my-
have had it.
don't try to push the
Liverpool
Maya
have had it mad, bro. Mad,
Man
bro. I still
United.
remember.
Man United,
Bro,
even
I'm hating.
before
I'm
VAR,
Stop hating because we did it first. Stop hating because we've had it first, bro.
No, the
But
truth
it's
is,
been-
the truth is, what we had it. Yeah, we had our little time. Liverpool's definitely had it. Chelsea had it. Yeah, let's not forget that when Chelsea were getting away with criminal stuff. Yeah, with criminal stuff. Remember that Hudson-Odoi handball with he
I
won't name.
can't say humble, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was Hudson-Odoi that done it. But you know when he done that, he
Oh,
he
yeah.
handballed it. You remember
Yeah.
that one we was watching the game once? Like
Kovacic have said that about handball one time.
And Casey, let's not talk about you. Like you're now coming the time where you're getting away with VAR decisions. Should I not talk about the goal that was offside, but VAR stopped working?
What?
No, that's
Oh.
that.
Anyways,
I personally think that's just BS.
You know what
Anyway,
I'm saying?
the Gabriel handball.
So that's
It doesn't-
one decision this
Man,
season.
man was up here and they said it was.
So that's one decision. We're on game week 9, and I've
No, I think
had
there's
one
another one.
decision going my way.
I think there's another. I think there's another decision this year. I can't remember which one. It was minor though. It was like not even. It's not relevant. But what's it called? Did you watch the game earlier, bro? Man said 33 opportunities. I think that's
Oh
the
yeah,
first
no,
time
yeah, I
Man United.
watched the game. Yeah.
You know what the
Yeah,
difference is?
35
You know,
or something, 34 or
the
something.
difference. No, yeah, the difference between this game and any other time. You put Ollie in charge of that game or anybody else, we're not winning that game, bro.
Yeah, no way, not a chance.
I don't know. Rashford didn't have a
Not a
shooting boots. Pick
chance.
up that keeper though. That keeper's young buck. You know, like 23 years old. Like honestly,
Yeah.
on his bits, fam.
Why
On
is
his bits.
there always like a player that just pulls out, just turns world class? Like
Because people still idolize his idol. His idol, yeah, because his idol's actually De Gea, bro. This has been his dream to come to Manchester and do this, fam. Of course, he's gonna be geared
Yeah.
up.
That must
But
be
to
hard.
be
Yeah,
fair-
he must be gassed.
Listen.
He's
Let me.
gassed, fam.
By the way, let me shamelessly.
Liverpool don't have no idols, bro. Arsenal don't have no idols in their team. We still got idols, fam.
Bro.
What?
Bro,
Casey,
no one
it's
looks
true,
up.
though. Casey, you got no idol.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
Maybe
Am I
I've
wrong?
got no idols. After
No. Who in your current team? In your current team?
No, but Casey, you got a young team in it, so fair enough.
Yeah,
your
you haven't
current
got
team.
idols.
Have we got idols? Montel, you don't think the young boys want to be books?
It's true.
You know the young boys want to be books.
True.
Your man,
young
your
boys
man,
don't
your
want to
man,
be booked.
you man, your man was
so
your man was
dead.
flying at Ronaldo.
Casey, you think Casey, I can't like you're putting it that way though. What you don't think that the man that want to be Salah and that like Salah when he's
Montel,
like
you know they're cutting
No.
in Salah.
They're cutting in trying to slip him in.
No one's trying to be, back in the day, you know what the difference is? You see, back in the day, yeah, you know, back in the day when you had the cage, yeah, when you got shot, no one screamed Coutinho, fam. But what's it called?
Yeah.
Everyone used to
Pardon?
scream Rooney, Drogba,
Pardon?
all them man. No one screams Salah,
Yeah,
fam.
no
No
one
one
screams
screams Virgil
Coutinho,
van
man.
Dijk,
Don't
what a
try it.
block, fam. No one screams Coutinho.
Oh,
That's a virtual water block.
I didn't say what
Hey,
a
no
block.
Coutinho, man. I'll be so real.
The only man I can remember it was Gerrard, fam.
Gerrard,
Yeah.
Gerrard was definitely getting screamed.
Yeah,
Gerrard.
you saw a long shot banger. You're like Gerrard, and he goes in. You're like, yeah, that bad
I
thing
can't-
against like
but
10 man
listen,
at
I'm
plate.
not gonna
Like,
lie, man. Never trying to be the king of Egypt. So, and the young boys are definitely trying to be booked. So I don't know. I'm not trying to hear any of
I
that
like
stuff. I'm
books
not trying to
is
hear that,
defo
man.
idolized.
it's like your other legends, man. No one's trying to grow up and say I want to be a Graham Souness, fam. Like, allow it, fam.
Wait,
People are
what
still
the
growing
hell?
up saying I want to be a George Best. Still to this
Bro.
day.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's that.
Wait, man, that's that, bro. You see I see how you man changed this into a little history content.
Some history lesson, G. Allow me,
You
fam.
nearly got me there.
So shameless, fam.
You nearly got me there, fam.
No,
you
today,
didn't
yeah. But for real though, today Casemiro played well. You know what's magic?
Hey.
My boy put a bet that McTominay will come on and score a winner. The
No
guys
way.
won bread, so much money. I can't believe it, and I
wow.
actually believed it as well. For some reason, I said, "Why is McTominay gonna come on and score a goal?" I was fuming in Coppish, fam, thinking, "Wow!" Like every time he had the opportunity, every single time, he's actually creating chances, clear cuts against the team park and the bus.
Oh,
Smash
yeah.
that team
Wait,
6-0,
I
fam,
just forgot.
7-0.
TAA
7-0, bro.
definitely use idols apart from this. Yeah, apart from these little.
Who?
Trent Alexander-Arnold. You want Eric, bro?
Montel,
Defo an idol,
This
bro.
guy's not an idol,
he's
bro.
not an
Corner
idol,
taken quickly.
G.
Corner taken quickly is an idol. To me.
Origi.
No.
Yes,
Not
corner
Origi, bro.
taken
The kids
quickly.
won't know who
Origi.
Kids won't know who Origi
Don't
is, fam. They won't know.
No,
ball like that. They won't know
Montel.
who Origi
T.
is.
Trent was. I'm telling you now. If
Bro,
someone
most
said,
kids probably
who do you want to go to be? Ain't no one saying Trent. Ain't no one saying Trent. I'll tell you that.
You're right, Baz. No one wants to be a Gary Neville. No one said I'll grow up and be a Gary Neville. No one said I want to be a Trent either or nothing. Like, no one screams Trent Alexander when they score a goal.
Man United got Beckham. Man United got Beckham.
Come on, man.
They had
Ronaldo.
They've had a few. They've had
Ronaldo. Keep naming name after name after name after name after name.
No one wants to be Trenchy.
You can say, bro, if no one wants to be Trent, then no one wants to be Saka because Trent is winning everything. But
Shut up! Yeah, Corey, he's down bad.
No, I'm not. Corner taken quickly. How about this? Corner taken quickly is the biggest moment.
Man don't want to be child of God.
No, I'm just saying.
Montel.
Wait, man said child of God.
People want to be child of God.
I'm just saying, hold on. Corner taken quickly is one of the biggest moments a young boy can have.
And everyone remembers the old
name a bigger one. No, it's corner taken quickly, fam. That's what is trending. It's corner taken quickly.
Yeah, Origi.
Origi. Finish the sentence, G.
Yeah, obviously, bro. But the kids don't know who Origi is, fam. They don't know who he is, bro. No, they do.
Oh, they do.
So basically, I come across my nephew a few weeks ago.
Even Assad said it. Look.
I come across my nephew a few weeks ago. Yeah, you know what he tried to tell me? You know what he tried to tell me and my brother, who's his dad. Yeah, he tried to say from Man United, the guy if you've seen him, my WhatsApp picture sometimes, whatever. My nephew, innit? Try to say he support Liverpool. I slapped him, fam. I slap his head big time, dickhead, fam. Get him another Man United top. Man had to make me go order Man United top. Are you stupid? Man literally said he supported this dead club, fam. Sitting in with Everton, fam, in 11th. Like, allow it, man. No, he ain't told me no Trent Alexander-Arnold. He said Mo Salah, to be fair.
Salah's an idol. I agree. I agree. No, but we all agree. But Trent is not that idol, bro.
Trent's a sledge. Do you know why? Do you tell you why Trent's a stretch? Yeah, there's not in my opinion.
He's too young.
There isn't a lot of like football fans that want to be defenders.
Because he doesn't have Vava Vum, bro. Even Salah, fam, he doesn't have the X factor. No Liverpool player has X factor, bro. It's just a pressing team.
No, Salah has some X factor.
Salah has X factor. No, there's no X factor. No. When I say X factor, I mean like the skillful dons like the
Ripper Mark.
We never have the X factor like that.
So Diaz don't rip up, man. So Diaz don't rip up.
No. Diaz, for me, Diaz has X factor. Like he does, but I'm just saying he does, but he's not it. He's not it yet.
Firmino's got a little piece. I'll be real. Firmino's got a little piece.
As I said, man.
Thiago actually now big one. Thiago does, yeah. Thiago's X factor. I'll be real, but yeah.
Thiago has sauce.
It's funny how a drop in form can have man saying my team's just a pressing team.
But it's Casey. One sec. What goes around? It's karma, bro. What goes around?
I didn't say your whole fan base, Tory. I didn't say your whole fan base. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no. Montel had a lot to say about our clubs. A lot to say. I don't even want to get receipts of what Montel's had to say about.
Wait. Let me do this. Wait, Corey.
One person said to me because I apologized to Diogo Jota after his. Look, from what I've seen of him in it, I've apologized about Diogo Jota. I publicly apologized. But like what someone said to me in a space, like you don't need to apologize because you was right at the time. Now he's improved and changed his game. So therefore, it's like it wasn't like he was playing like this when you was cussing him. He was playing with high heels on when you were cussing him.
All right, one sec. Mataza, did your club win this weekend?
He's Man United.
I'm a United fan.
Man United. Yeah, did your team win this weekend?
Wait, you talking about the weekend? This is a European round.
Wait, one sec.
Yes.
Okay, did your team win this weekend? Oh yeah, that's good. Casey, did your team win this weekend?
Of course.
Did your team win this weekend?
Bro, why are you saying weekend? Like I don't even know the question, brother.
It's a European round last
weekend.
Well, that's what I thought he was sending shots for me because I was going to say if this game we drew, but if you're meaning the weekend, yeah, we won.
Yeah, okay, Monster yours.
No, but we won.
Is your team going to win this? Is your team going to win this weekend?
I don't know. No, I don't think we're going to win.
I don't know.
No. You know what? Months. It's cool. Months.
Months, I warned you.
I'm
Laugh now.
in.
Enjoy your
Months,
laugh.
I'm not in a shameless. I'm not in a shameless vibe today. So, Cass,
I
ask me
am.
that. Ask me that question as well, please, brother.
Oh,
Ask
what,
the
are you
team
gonna-
that fucking
no,
took
we-
you for
I-
6. Ask the
it's
team that
fine.
took you for
I guess-
6. Do I
That's a
think
bit
we?
shameless. You man held 6, fam.
And
You
I'm
man
gonna
held
tell
guess
you.
what? I
And
guess
I'm
what?
gonna
I'm
tell
still
you,
above
Cass.
you by 8 points.
You man
Cass,
held
and I'm
those
gonna-
sexy
but
sticks.
ask me,
Enjoy
Cass,
that.
ask me the
Months,
question.
enjoy
You
it.
just asked
Enjoy it.
Months. Ask me the
Enjoy it,
question. You
Monto,
just asked
enjoy
Yeah,
Months.
but you know you're gonna
Wait.
win, man.
No,
Get
I
out
don't.
now.
No, I don't.
Get
No, I
out now.
don't.
I'm warning you.
Nah,
Monto.
don't
I
do
will.
that, man.
I will get out.
You
now.
already,
I will
you,
get
out
you man
now.
already know you're winning the league.
I will get out. Corey doing Oracle.
It's not the
yeah,
question, though.
Corey,
I
keep
know
it
we're going to win the
Oracle.
league. I don't know if we're going to win at the weekend, though.
Yeah,
Oracle, you know it deep down
Liverpool,
as well.
a Man City fan.
Wait, Dabs, I might have something to say about that, you know. But
Yeah, you might have
Oh,
something to
okay.
say, but it doesn't mean that I'm listening to what you're saying. But go say away,
it's all right,
bro.
man. I might have. No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh,
Like, obviously, you're saying that you're going to win the league. Like, I'm
Yeah, we are.
just saying-
Yeah, we are. We are.
I see
We
it.
are.
I
Just
see what
saying,
they're trying to do.
like,
No, I'm
Watch
saying it with
out
chest.
kind of thing.
And
But
I
obviously,
don't say
we
everything with
need
chest.
to
watch out.
I
play.
You
don't
hear
know if we're going to beat Liverpool. I'm not saying that with chest, but I'm telling you as an Arsenal fan, City are going to win the league this season with chest.
Okay.
So
Oh, Casey, do you think you're winning the league now?
So don't be silly, G.
You
I'm
just
just
said
here for the rap.
You said watch out. You told Daps to be careful.
I said, yeah, correct. Wait, it's coming second, not checking out first. Like, make sure you're
Nah,
careful. Like,
not
don't
really.
slip.
Man United finished second with Ollie, but we didn't. Not much
Yeah,
of our
Casey,
fans.
Casey,
like,
like,
whoa,
All I'm saying,
again,
yeah.
Casey, don't put on your shield and say a mad thing. It's one or the other.
Bro, I'm not saying a mad thing. I just said, watch out. Like, bro, I'm first at the moment. You can't tell me you're gonna win the league. Like,
Of course,
You said
you know
watch
what I'm
out.
saying?
You said watch
Fake.
out.
well, we
Fake,
own the
like,
league. How do you
fake.
mean right now, bro?
Oh
If I don't,
we
if I
own
don't
the
make a
league.
mistake, you don't win no league. If I don't make a mistake, you don't win no league. So that's bottom line.
No, bro,
So
no.
Casey, again, but you
Hold
can't
on.
just say
Months,
that
months.
about
I'm not having
Trump,
that.
mate.
Months. I'm not having that about mistakes, brother. You can make no mistakes, and we'll still beat you home and away without you making any mistakes. Because quite simply,
I don't know.
we are a better team than you.
You
Yeah,
are,
you
but
still-
you struggled against lesser
Hold on,
teams.
bro. Cool story, bro. Listen, since Pep has been at City, we've played each other 12 times. We've won 11. And drawn 1. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying with chest, we're beating you
No,
home
but that's
and
the same
away.
with Liverpool. Liverpool was the,
We're not
basically the
Liverpool,
same
bro.
record.
We're not Liverpool.
since
We're
Klopp.
not Liverpool.
No, I'm just
We're not
saying.
Liverpool.
I'm just saying. Montel had this
Yeah, dude.
chest with his record, and just remember, I nearly beat you last season. Very lucky.
Oh,
last
what?
season.
One half of football.
But-
Yeah, one half of football.
Oh,
So
look,
lucky.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
That's
you
what
got
it
lucky
is.
against it.
It
Well,
took
if
you-
we're doing
it
luck,
took you one half of football to beat me.
Bro, if we're talking luck, then you got lucky against Liverpool with VAR decisions at the weekend. If you want to talk luck, but let's
I
not
wouldn't say
do that.
lucky.
Let's
I
not do
wouldn't say
that.
lucky.
Let's not do that.
Let's not
Let
do
me tell
that.
you something.
Lucky.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Mm.
What
wouldn't
did
say
I just
lucky.
watch? What did I just watch?
That's what I was thinking.
One second. Didn't you get lucky with VAR decisions against Villa?
Bro, we got lucky bear, but we're not talking. You brought up luck, not me. I'm saying. if
I'm
you wanna
just
talk
saying.
luck,
I'm
then-
just saying that these things can happen. You struggled against lesser teams this season, right?
What? And you lot have been sick. You struggled against fucking United. We put 6 past them, bro.
No, struggling against United at Old Trafford
Casey,
is not the
Casey,
same as struggling
good as you are,
against Newcastle or Villa.
Casey,
Why did you not-
as good as you were, bro? You
I didn't struggle.
You barely beat me. Like, so to think you can go, oh, I don't know about City is a bit crazy, bro. You beat
Yeah,
a
you
tie
did- you
versus-
did
It's
throw
not.
out
It's
gigs.
just
You
Arsenal
did-
vibes. It's Arsenal.
I'm
vibes.
just saying, bro. I'm
Throughout
just saying,
Gigs,
Montel.
He said, "Be careful."
Like-
If you remember that one.
That's it. It's just a be careful. Like the way I'm. Do you know what? I felt disrespected. That's all
I
it
think
was.
he said again.
When
Oh
he
no,
said,
it was
like, you
disrespectful.
can tell
It was
from
mad
his chest-
disrespectful.
Like that's it.
It
I
was
felt
disrespectful.
disrespected, Montel, and that's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Innit? You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you felt
What
disrespected.
provoked-
It
what
means that
provoked-
it
what
means
provoked-
that
what
it
respect
means that
do you
my
need in terms of
delivery
winning
was
the Prem,
perfect. My delivery was perfect.
Yeah, Casey, but what respect do you need in terms of winning the Prem?
No, not in terms of winning the Prem. Just to be
Because you said you was
respected
winning
in
the
the
Prem.
league as a challenger. No, bro. Challenging. I'm a title challenger right now.
All right,
I'm not
all right,
going to
let
be
me-
a title
Months,
winner.
Months, I've got a
I don't
question
believe
for you.
I'm going to win it.
Months.
But if I'm a challenger,
Alright,
you
man.
need to respect me as a challenger.
So KC, were you
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, when Tottenham were top after 10 games, that season were they a title challenger?
People were
There's a
tattooing,
difference in how to play football,
people were
though.
tattooing trophies on their leg. Tottenham fans already had
No,
the
no,
Premier
no,
League
no,
trophy.
that doesn't
it
answer my
was
question.
further in. It was
Doesn't
further
answer my
in the
question.
season, and they were
After
top.
10 games,
Sure.
Tottenham were top.
And City were
2020.
outside the top. Wait, what Daps?
And we
weren't
were
City outside
and
the
we were
top
and
four?
we were 13th.
Yeah.
So that season, Casey,
I don't think that matters, man.
bro, Cass, your name's not Casey, bro.
I know. but it don't matter.
Were you? No, but he's saying he's a title challenger now, so it is relevant to this conversation because it's after.
You're telling me
10
you're a
games.
title winner now. You're telling me you're a title winner now.
No, I didn't. Well, actually, hold on a second.
You said you're going to
Hold
win
on,
the
bro.
league.
No, bro.
From now, you're telling me now.
Hold on, Casey. Let's break down what you just said.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're a title winner. Well, yes, because we've retained it. We're going for our third. So right now we are the title winners. We own the title right now. What I said is we're going to win it. I didn't say we've won it, although we
You're telling me
won
now
it. We
in
won it
game
like
week
3
10
months ago.
that you're going to win it.
Yes, bro, because of history, brother. 4 out of 5 times against better teams than Arsenal.
Only one better team. I don't believe the others.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair. It was all
I
Liverpool.
think
pretty
so.
much.
But-
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Casey,
Before we go, listen, before we go, let me get to the comments. Let me just get to these comments. The comments been flying. I haven't even. You get it? Let me get to the comments. Big up Assad in the cut. He says, Casey, you remember the last 2 FA Cups you've won? You play Anthony Taylor in both finals against us. That is so salty.
Oh,
You lost a couple FA Cup finals. That's
But
that's sounded
this
very
always happens
salty.
with Chelsea. This always happens with Chelsea. We buck Chelsea and you beat them, and there's always a reason as to why. The refs, the something, the weather, the ball. There's always a reason as to why we beat Chelsea. But Chelsea get slapped in the Prem as well. Forget the FA Cup. They get slapped in the Prem. So these Chelsea fans need to stop, man.
I hear it. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up G Gray as well. Says respect Bigsixbants in chat. Big up Bullish. Big up Baz. Capo TV says Mont's ripping Lokonga when he's got a man. He's got a Brazilian scrub called Arthur. Yeah, man. Rub out a player that hasn't played for me yet. Hasn't played yet.
Will
Will he play for you is the question.
Huh?
next year.
Will he play?
No,
Hey,
boy.
next year.
Don't know. Big up Monts in the panel. Barcelona. Barcelona, and who is the other team from CPR dropping into the Europa League? Do you think there will be a problem? Yeah, we're going to get into that because I think there's possibly a couple decent sides that could be dropping into the Europa League. That is a very viable question, and we're going to get to that in a second. This is coming from a guy whose club hasn't been relevant since BBM days. They finished with a 0 goal difference last season. No trophy since 2017. Monts, don't let these man diss your club.
But is that
I
Assad
wasn't even beefing United. I wasn't really beefing
You
United.
know he's talking about United.
Oh.
I'm glad Corey clocked that because Corey thought it was
It
me
gets
at
so
first. and
cheeky.
it's not.
It
So
gets
did
so
I.
cheeky.
So did I.
It gets so
because it's slightly relevant to Arsenal as well. But
No, it's not relevant to me.
Assad's so cheeky, fam. So cheeky. Bro, you guys have got Potter. Yes, you're playing well right now. But give it time when your football turns dead again and we're all sitting here.
Well, I wouldn't even say they're playing well.
You're doing the future talk again. You're doing that thing, bro. You're talking about you're telling people what's going to happen in the future.
Let's put my team in perspective right now. Yeah, we lost against City. Yeah, that's the best team in the world right now. We lost 6-3 to them. We got smoked. Can't even deny that. Yeah, we haven't lost a game since then. So what now? Before that,
You
won
also
4
struggled.
games.
You also struggled. You struggled against them.
No,
Yeah.
Montel. So I said
played
before
two.
that,
Ammonia and
Montel. Before that, we beat you. We beat Arsenal. We beat. Obviously, Leicester City were a bottom. They're not really doing that great. We beat Southampton.
like they're also near the bottom,
In reality,
spinning around.
our performances have been poor, but we've only lost against the champions. That's it. So what now?
No, you also lost to
Assad's got
Brentford.
smoke for
You also
everyone.
lost to
Assad's like,
Brighton.
Assad even got smoke for City now. Hold on, no one is safe on this panel. Assad goes, you have Haaland and KDB in your team. You best win the Champions League. No one cares about your league campaign.
Well, do you know what? My
very-
my very simple answer to that, yeah, is to any rival fan in the Premier League, yeah. If you don't care about Manchester City's Premier League campaign, then you're disrespecting your club, yeah. Because ultimately, that means you don't ever want to win the Premier League because we're taking something that you man aren't. And until any of these
Chelsea got like
clubs,
4 or 5 though.
oh, what? So you don't want to win? Oh, right. So hold on, Bo. So if you've got 4 or 5 Premier Leagues, you don't want to win it no more.
No,
Wait,
I'm
how
just saying
many
that
got?
Chelsea do have pedigree in the Premier League. Like they do have.
Yeah, and
that.
they, bro.
how
Oh
many
no,
Prem-
I'm not
how many
discrediting.
Prem
No,
does City
bro,
have?
I'm not discrediting it. I'm not discrediting them having them having prems.
I know
I'm not
what Daps is
discrediting.
saying.
I'm not
Yeah, I know,
discrediting.
yeah,
I'm not discrediting that they've got 2 Champions League. Listen, I always say teams I want to avoid in the Champions League are teams that have won it before. I want to avoid in the knockout stages. I want to avoid Chelsea. Yeah. But all I'm saying is anyone that says, oh, we don't care about City in the league, well, that means you're going into every fucking season already forfeiting the Premier League. That is a mad thing to say. The state of this, you know what? We might as well just call the Premier League a Farmers League then and just literally say City are going to win it every season.
It kind of is a Farmers League at the moment.
What? So, Monts, you didn't come into
No.
this season honestly wanting to win the Premier League this season.
Of course I
Oh,
did.
he
but,
did.
like, I'm saying, but
Oh,
on paper,
Mattel said he's going to win it. Mattel said he's going to win
No,
it.
no, I said, but on paper, like you guys have won 4 of the. Is it 4 of the last 5? If one team does win 4 of the last 5 Prems, and if you look at it from another league's perspective, they're probably going to look at our league and think, oh,
Yeah, cool.
people say the Prems are competitive, but Man City have won 4 of the last 5 Prems.
But
they'll look at the points and see that you've won.
As a Chelsea fan, as a Liverpool fan, as an Arsenal fan, as a Man United fan, especially with the amount of money you're all spending, yeah, you can't be going, oh yeah, like we don't care about City. You do care about City because we're stopping you from winning your domestic league. That's nonsense.
I care. Don't worry, I care.
And I've been saying it. If anyone thinks
care?
I'm trying to avoid the Champions League, listen, I want my club to win the Champions
Hold
League.
on, stop. Casey, why do you care?
Why do I care? Because I want to win the Mattel.
Casey's perspective has changed in how many games you played? 10 games. His perspective has changed.
No.
You see the new light?
No. It's not about seeing a new light. No, it's not about seeing a new light. Corey, you should care. Corey, you should care. This is your rival. This is your rival, but you don't care.
I do
You don't.
care. So I don't care. You're now telling me I don't care.
Because what I care because I want to win the Premier again, G. I haven't won it in God knows how long, and I need to see it again in I'll say my lifetime. I've seen it in my lifetime, but it's not really my lifetime. I was young. I want to see it now.
So you don't think I don't want to win the Prem? You don't think that?
Clearly not. I don't know.
I said it last season. That was the season before that. Sorry.
Well, so there you go. So then me caring shouldn't be wild to you.
No. I'm just Montel's surprised that you're now caring because, like, literally 10 games ago you didn't care. You was happy for City to win the league.
No, yeah, of course, because I didn't think I had enough or that I would be competing at all. If I was honest, I thought Liverpool was going to do a thing.
So now you're competing for the league.
No, as of now. I mean, yes, I'm competing. As of now, yes, of course I am. I'm top.
Mataza, you're shaking your head. What's your opinion, sir?
Bro, let's see. This is why I don't get with Arsenal fans, bro. No disrespect, but like people say, give me my respect. First of all, no, I don't have to give no one respect because we're rivals. I'll praise you for your wins and losses, whatever, but I don't got to give no respect. A bar Liverpool, you have done everything that you're supposed to do. Let's be real. You lost to United, you do that every year. You beat Spurs, you do that every year. And the other teams you beat on, you did well. Fair play. But saying you're going to compete for the league, that's insane. Like
that's not insane. Why is it insane though?
No one's competing with City. I'm a United fan. It pains me to say it, but no one's competing with these guys. Like let's not do this, bro. Like 2 years ago, when it was the year after the COVID season, United were top in December. We finished second behind these guys.
Bro, you were top in January.
Exactly. Last year, Chelsea were in top in December. Look where they finished, third. Only like 2 or 3 points behind Spurs, who were in fourth, and then a couple points behind in fifth. Like, what are we doing here?
Every single season we've played for the last 5 years, Liverpool have been top at Christmas, bro. Guess how many Prems I've won?
Let's see, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's not do this, bro. Like you over here competing. You over here
I'm trying to tell you this from experience. Bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, not too long ago, like 10, 15 minutes ago, you were complaining how thin of a squad you have, and you think that squad of 10 to 12 people is
no, because my point is no. All I need to do Well, I don't think I'm gonna win the league. I know I'm not gonna win the league. I just know that
no.
I should be respected.
Casey,
No,
no,
wait,
Kai.
No, you shouldn't.
No,
Why
no,
should you
Casey,
be?
wait,
What
I
have you
should be
done?
respected as a
I
title
beat a bad
contender.
Liverpool team.
Corey,
That's all
It's
you
not what it
fucking
is.
do.
It's not what it is. It's not what it is. People are trying to misunderstand
Well,
me.
this is what
I
I
think I
mean.
said I'm gonna win the league. I never
This is
said
what
I
I
was gonna
mean.
win the league.
They
That's
come
never come out
different,
my
man.
mouth. No, Corey. I've been clear. This has been my stance for a time. Like before I played Liverpool, this was my stance. My stance has always been as if I am floating in and around the top, come by Christmas, January times, I better be respected as a title challenge contender. Not to say that
let's
I'm
be clear.
not to
You
say
did a
that
gigs.
I'm
You
going
thought,
to win it.
No,
Okay,
bro.
or-
You thought you were
Okay.
Casey. You thought you were gigs. You
was
came
I a
here
title
with
contender?
bro. You came in with gigs vibes. Be careful. Like literally.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
came
telling
out
you
of
to
your,
be
like,
careful. Like you,
What, you got the
maybe
big thing there, it's
you're
a
not
red
used to
tool.
it.
I don't
You know what
think
it
so,
is?
bro. You ain't
Maybe
got
you're
no
not
big
used to
tool.
it. You know what it is,
That-
Daps? You're used to just stomping around and doing as you please and no one telling you nothing.
Wait,
That
Casey.
can't happen. I don't know. These don't have
So,
allowed you to
hold
do
on,
that.
hold on, Casey. So
I
you
can't allow
are
you
no.
to.
So Casey, what you're telling me is and
Mm.
I'm presuming right now what you're talking about is football and not that people allow me as a person to stomp around. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
presuming you're going
no.
that. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you're actually saying that Liverpool allow City to stomp round, but we can't let. But there's no way big mighty
But you know
never
what it-
challenged before Arsenal are gonna let City stomp round.
Of course, because we have more. So, do you know what it is? They won 1 in 30. So for them, this is like kind of fresh territory.
I respect
for
it. You know
some
what
of
it
them,
is?
you
I
know?
respect it. It shows how much of a teacher Pep is, yeah? That Pep, what you're telling me is Pep has basically got Arteta, Jesus, and Zinchenko so up for the challenge that you're already a more superior challenger than Liverpool ever were. Is that what you're telling me?
No. I'm more. I wouldn't even say I'm more of a challenger because I don't think we'll ever get the 93 or 96 or whatever points Liverpool have got. Like them lot have done their thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't need to do that. I've won leagues without doing that. You know, Invincibles and that. But my point is that
Casey, how old are you when you won the Invincibles?
Sorry, I can't take you.
Casey, how old are you when you won the
Montel,
Invincibles?
stop doing that. Montel,
No,
stop doing that.
how old
Stop
are you?
doing
How
that.
old are you? How
No,
old are you when you
stop
won the
doing that.
Invincibles?
Don't worry how old I was, G.
Alright, Corey,
Do you know what I
alive.
love?
All you need to know is I was alive.
Do you know what I love? The new content creator thing, yeah? And I've clocked it. So this isn't at UKC. This is a new content. Hassan does it and a few other men do it, yeah? They talk like the team is them. I've won. Like, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's mad. I do it all the time.
Sam, like, I've won a Champions League because Sam, you ain't won nothing, bro.
I know. That's how much I love it. That's how much I love my club. Like, I talk like I am Arsenal. That's why
we're becoming powerful. Yeah. We're becoming powerful, boy. We're winning leagues out here and shit.
Yeah, like this is. I know.
That's the question. How old is you when you won that Invincible trophy, bro?
I'm gonna tell you, you don't. That's not massive, G. I was alive, functioning. I can comprehend.
Hold on.
G.
No, hold on. But like, because apparently I heard you don't have memories till you're the age of 5, bro. Did you have memories when you won?
I was 5. Yep, I was more than 5. So, until was you? Did you remember?
No, Casey. The funny thing is, what I'm saying is that you can have memories up until you're 5 years old.
Yeah,
to take it in.
Stop it,
because if I can't lie, when you're 6 years of age, you're 7.5. Bro, I had my Sunny D. I don't think you understand. How about this? Man, them are saying, "Daddy, what's an Arsenal? What's an Arsenal?"
No one's saying that. No one's saying
Like,
that.
Pause.
I said, "Daddy, what's an Arsenal?"
Just saying,
bro.
What's an Arsenal? What's the hype?
In reality, Casey,
I had my Sunny D. 1 second, course. I had my Sunny D. I remember, G. I had my Sunny D. I had my Sunny D, and I had my Arsenal top on. It was a nice day, and I remember, G. Don't do that.
You saying barbecue was going on in the house, Casey? Yeah.
Of course, but probably remember too. If you dig deep.
Barbecues were going on in the yard and that.
What do you feel? What do you mean? That chat, I was 10 years old, bro. I was 10 years old. That chat, I was holding on to that one champs for years. For years, I had to hold on to that champs.
We said when George was asking for burger with no cheese in it. Burger no
Huh?
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, burger and no cheese. Correct, G.
Yeah, we
Correct.
can't remember those days. So.
Remember them days, Corey? But Corey, you're on the fence because if I tell you how old is you when you last won the Prem, you'll tell me a viable
I'm
age.
of age. I'm
Yeah,
of age to know.
you get it.
I'm of age.
You was legal, G. Yeah, you was legal,
No,
bro. Like,
I knew what. Listen, yeah, I knew what was going on. I knew. What
yeah,
was
like,
going
you
on.
knew you could comprehend what was happening,
Yeah,
bro.
easily.
Like, no
Easily.
7-year-old is comprehending an
No.
unbeaten season, G.
No way.
No way.
No way.
How about this?
Whether you, I remember, bro, the Tifos were coming by.
Rodder
The
wasn't even
bus,
playing
it was
11
all-
aside.
It was
Rodder
all
wasn't
like.
even playing 11
Man, them
aside.
still had,
So
like,
it's all a
milkmen and-
blur. Right now, it's all a blur. But
Scary.
I vivid
Oh, it's
kind of remember
scary.
some things. Like,
Man, them
I
still
remember
had,
the
like,
Sunny D. I remember
know
the
there was,
Sunny
like,
D.
Casey, there must have been like milkmen and them things, them times, bro. Still.
Oh yeah. They had the Arsenal tops on too. Oh yeah.
All right.
Free
man,
milk
all
for
right.
the Arsenal fans.
But just know, look, bro, I'm just as shameless, bro. I hung on to that 2005 Champions League for years. For years. Years I hung on to. I clung onto that clung onto it. Clung onto it.
No.
It's getting scary. It's
I used
getting
to
worse.
talk about that
The way you
2005 champs in
the way you
2017, cuz.
It's
Yeah.
scary. It's so weird.
Bro,
Go on.
bro, it's cool. Remember that Premier League of when did you win it again? 2000 and
2020.
was it 2020 you won it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that in 10 years'
Nice try,
time. You're gonna no, I can't remember when it was. Real talk. 2020, yeah.
It was mad COVID. I'm telling you, he's probably ill. He was probably ill when they won it.
That
He might have been ill.
That's
What about that Champions League? I'm trying to remember that City champs. Wait, what?
No, there's not none. There's none, bro. There's none, bro. But anyway, what I was going to say is that but here's the question. Here's the question, Monts, yeah, because you know which one's harder to win, innit? You know which one's harder to win.
I mean, you probably.
Oh,
couldn't
actually,
tell me
fucking
which
hell,
one.
you don't.
Could you tell me
All right,
which
I'll
one
tell
was
you.
the win?
I'll tell you.
I can tell you both because I've won both. I know.
So, question for you.
I'll tell you the
Question
Prem's
for
hardest
you.
to win for
Honest
me.
question, Monts. Answer it with chess, please, because you can then reverse it and ask me, and I'm happy to answer it. Are City winning a Champions League before Liverpool lay one finger on another Premier League?
I mean, based on.
I'll answer it for me
I had a
because
graph.
you probably want to think about it. I'm
that-
saying
no,
it
no,
with
no.
chest.
No,
We
no,
win a
that-
Champions
no,
League
listen, I've
before
got the
you lift
perfect
another
answer.
Premier League, brother.
Brother, I've got the perfect answer because Casey and Corey used to say this to me before I won that Premier League. So I'm going to come with the same answer. So if there was a graph as to, a possibility, based on what you've won,
This
can you
doesn't
go and win
sound
it again, or-
chesty. This
you know what I'm
sounds
saying?
mad pigeon
Yeah,
chest,
I'm
bro.
saying, so again, with Man City, there's no evidence of them ever winning a Champions League. There is at least one blip.
COVID
of
season,
me
no one
winning
saw
that
it, bro.
Premier League.
COVID
See,
season,
there's
no
still
one
like
remembers it.
There's still
No one
an anomaly. You can call it an anomaly of me winning a Premier League. There's not even an anomaly of you winning that Champions League. So I can't, based on there's no evidence. No evidence. It's inert. It's not on the graph. It is NA. So I can't say.
Casey, be careful what you laugh at, brother. You ain't got one neither.
Yeah, Casey.
I was about to say that.
Hey, but I know I ain't got one.
So poor.
I know
That's
I
so
ain't got
poor,
one.
that's
But I
so
don't.
poor.
I don't have a £1 billion squad.
That's so
I
poor.
don't. And if I
hold on.
did,
Are
if
you
I
acting
did-
like you man don't spend money no more? No.
if I did-
Okay,
no,
cool.
No.
Cool.
I'm just
That's-
saying I don't have a
that-
£1 billion squad with a team that's been made over 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
If-
better thank.
if I had
no, you
something
better
like that-
Listen, brother, from you over there, picking up
Maybe.
our pieces and appreciating our
No,
squad and
don't
what
say
we've done
picking up
there.
our pieces because you wanted. No.
No,
Let's not do.
don't say
Now,
that now.
no, that's
Yeah,
so
you can't say
cheeky.
that now,
Wait,
that-
that's so cheeky. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you can't say that now. Because you see,
Hey, I
I was
love
saying that.
That
We were all
Hey, I
saying
love
that,
this
and you
show,
was
man.
trying
You
to
was
be
big
I
enough.
love this show. I love
You
it.
was
Oh, no,
trying
no,
to
You
be
was
they're
picking up
both good.
Zinchenko. You was picking up Jesus.
Oh, I still
And
will.
now
I still
they're- now
will.
they're
I still will.
scraps. They're
No,
not
they're not.
scraps.
Sorry, scraps was a bit harsh. Scraps was a bit harsh, but they were surplus to requirements. Yeah, surplus
Fair
to
enough.
requirements. Surplus to requirements. Yeah,
That's
and even your
that's fair
manager,
enough.
who you know what, I do rate your manager. I trusted your manager way before you ever fucking did, right? But
Mhm.
even with him, like, let's be clear, before he left, he went to the board and said, can I have a guarantee I'm going to get the job when Pep leaves? And they said, fuck no, bro. Okay, I'm going to leave now. So, I mean, again, he's not a scrap, but he was kind of surplus to requirements. So you are benefiting
manager.
from what we've been doing. Yeah,
Damn.
the manager.
He just
Yeah,
said
that's fine.
you're
Yeah,
the
I'll
city
be real,
sloppy
like,
seconds.
you actually
I wouldn't
can't
have that
disrespect
personally.
City, Casey, or like have
I'll
any-
take it. Because I'll bet
Malice-
them.
Anyway, back to the
because
Champions League
because Man
chat.
City's sloppy seconds are better than Man United's, Liverpool's, and Chelsea's.
I
And
don't.
Tottenham's.
Do you
I'll
know
never
what? I
take
can't.
anything from
Do you know
Tottenham.
what? You can
But
have Arteta. I'm not having Zinchenko or Jesus called sloppy seconds neither. I'll actually argue with myself over that. They ain't no sloppy seconds.
bro,
They're good players.
thank you. I'm glad that we got some respect
They're
back on them.
good
Big up the
players.
bar.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
lie,
yeah.
But
That's what I
anywho-
respect, not your club. I respect Zinchenko and Jesus.
No, you don't have to respect me.
Listen, let's shamelessly plug this. There's still 40 people in the house at the moment. Make sure we get the likes up, at least 75 likes for this video minimum, especially how you've been doing the last few videos. So make sure if you are new here, to make sure you like the video. And also, we are 2 subscribers off of 2,500 subscribers. I repeat, we are 2,000. Sorry, we are 2 subs away from 2,500 subscribers. So please, if you are new here, you know, get your burner going. Get your burner going. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that done. We are hitting the big 2.5. You know what I'm saying? We're making it happen. So we're actually one subscriber away now. We're 1 subscriber away. So
There you go. By now, you probably got it. To be fair,
I just want to say one thing. Like, no one asked me, like, which one's harder to win the champs or the Premier. Like, no one asked me that.
No one cares.
yeah, no, real talk.
should-
Which one is? With
And
that,
you know
man,
what?
that's a good
No,
talk.
I won't answer, but I'd like to feel that I've got the most accurate answer, seen as like I've been so dominant in the Premier League and I have like multiple champs.
Your
as well.
lifetime.
You-
Hold on. In
I don't
your
know what
lifetime.
this-
Nah, I think that's valid.
you-
In your lifetime, you've probably seen your club win 2 Champions Leagues and shitloads of Premier Leagues, whereas Monts, you've only seen your club win 1 Premier League and 2. So to be fair, you're right, bro. You probably are the most qualified to answer
know
the
what I mean?
question.
yeah, you are. I'd say so.
Look, I'd like to say the champs is harder to win. You know, seen as I've won.
I mean, I would agree.
You know, loads of Premier Leagues. You know, probably too much for you man to count right now. So
No,
yeah,
he said
I'd say the champs, innit? You know, it's just me, innit?
You know when United fans used to mock Liverpool fans for talking about history, and now
Yes, it's switch, bro. Switch.
That's all Corey can talk about. Corey's last trophy was 2017. That is dead.
Corey, while we're here talking Champions League, while we're here talking Champions League, I believe tonight is about European football. So, are we talking on Thursday night Europa League football right now? Yeah.
Yeah, something you
Yeah, Thursday night.
Something you ain't won either.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Again, and I'll be 100. For me to even think about it, I have to start talking about history as well and going back to like quite some time ago.
Stop making those jokes, because even when you was in Europe, you weren't winning it. In champs, not winning it.
To be frank with
Europe
you,
ain't your thing.
we were only in the we were only in the Europa League very, very briefly. Like we didn't linger in it like you, man. Like we literally
that's cool. But you know
little
what it
step
is?
now onto the Champions League. And let's be real, because I know you like talking about history. So as you like talking about history and you're a big United fan, I want to ask you a question. How many years did it take Fergie to win his first Champions League?
It took him a couple years. I can't
No,
even
how
lie
many,
to you.
bro? It's your club history in
Yeah,
that.
his first
Tell me.
one. His
first
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 4 years? Am I bugging?
13, no, that's the league.
No,
13
it was
years.
longer than that.
13,
It was longer than
13, 13 years for Fergie to lift his first Champions League. But apparently Pep
Oh, I
needs
thought
to
you
lift
said
it
Premier
almost
League.
straight
I thought you
away,
said
bro.
Premier League.
13, Fergie, to be
How
clear.
many
13
years did it take them to win the first Prem?
4 years. 4 years.
Yeah, so
I
right,
believe it
yeah, I
was.
thought it was 4 years.
4-1. But yeah, so as for coming with shots for City, it took your club a very long time to lift their first Champions League as well, bro. So, you know, give us some time and we'll be there. Don't worry. We'll play
13 years.
catch up. 13 years took Fergie. And in my opinion, the best manager in my lifetime, unfortunately, Mr. Red Nose himself, yeah. It took him 13 years. So, but Pep needs to lift it after a couple. Otherwise, he's just literally a flop as a manager.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah, of course.
Stop. Hey, hold on. Hey.
2,500 subscribers. I'll say it again. 2,500 subscribers. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Salute.
That's a big milestone. I'm not gonna do a whole speech thing at the moment. We'll do it at the end of the video. Casey, I know you gotta go. So anything you want to say before you shoot off?
I just want to say, big up everyone for getting their European wins. If you did, If you didn't, you didn't. You know, you can always. There's another game. You know, keep going, keep pushing. Hopefully you get through the groups. Yeah, and obviously in the Prem come the weekend. Big up all the man them competing or just trying to compete, whatever you're doing, just playing around for some of them. And yeah, we'll see everyone soon. Up the Arsenal.
Big up, man. I need better performances against them than you played at Power League
Yeah,
today.
no, Montel, I beat you 3-2. Bake, please, bake.
Wait, you still going on about that?
Of course I'm still going.
You fucking still going on about that?
Oh, you wish you could have raised it, right, Montel? You wish you could have raised it.
Listen, I told you.
He was like this, what he looking for his mouth.
Bro, my season starts mid-season against West Ham. My season starts midweek.
Oh,
that's
when
my
you
season
sound like
officially
you sound like me for 2-3 years ago. It's
officially
scary.
starts. No, because I wouldn't be in the champs if I sounded like that. But anyway, we spoken about your game. Just fuck off. You're right.
No problem, man. I big you up, top of the league.
Wait, I'm talking. This is a European roundup. Anyway, so Murtaza, I just want to speak about obviously Man United's game. I'm pretty sure you might have watched Man United's game as well.
No, I was on Coppish, but
yeah, no. Man U had 34. Was it 34 shots on target?
I think so.
they're playing a team. They're playing a team that you put in a Jif bottle and squirt. Well, I don't, but you squirt in people's faces to injure them. Like that's what I know of the team they were playing. A pneumonia, ammonia or something. It's like
Ammonia. Yeah, we had 34 shots, 14 on target. Or no,
Rashford
13 on
stinks.
target. Yeah.
Well, Rashford up top, yeah.
Yeah, he had good chances.
See, bro, I've been said it, bro. If we don't sign a striker in January, we not getting top 4 or winning the Europa for that matter. If we were anyway, so it's looking peak.
Martial back. I think you're missing. I'm sorry, yeah. This whole Rashford was back nonsense, yeah. I'm not having it. I'm just, honestly.
I'll be real. He does look sharp. The one thing I'll say, but he's looked stiff for a minute. Like he's looked mad stiff for a minute. At least he doesn't look stiff anymore. I think most Man United fans would say Rashford doesn't look stiff. Like he was fast. You know when someone's fast, but they're turning mad slow and the dribbling just mad. Like Rashford actually.
Ollie ruined him. Ollie broke him, innit?
But to be fair, he looks like now he's looking a bit more agile. He looks more skillful again. Fair enough, the finishing's questionable, but I'm seeing elements of his game.
You know what it is, though, bro. For me,
a direct threat again. That's my opinion.
For me, I feel like for him, right, he needs Martial, Ronaldo to step up as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you're right. He is looking better, but his confidence will be. He's just got his confidence back. Yeah, he's not that guy. He is not that guy. He's better off with Martial there or someone else there, so he don't have to be that guy. If he's having to be that guy, he's not going to be that guy. His confidence is going to slump again, and then all of this work for nothing. He's just not. He's not. For me, he's not a number 9, innit? He's not that guy.
See, what? Go on, bro.
See, you were saying like Rashford is back. Like the best we saw of Rashford is in the 1920 COVID season, the year Liverpool won the league. Like after COVID, like they went off, right? Him and Martial was actually fit. Martial went over 20 goals, and Rashford looked really was in that season as well. And what you saw from Rashford today is what I also saw in that season as well. He's not. He needs a bunch of chances to score a goal. He's not a clinical finisher whatsoever. Like he gets those chances against Liverpool and Arsenal. They went in. Tonight they didn't. It is what it is, but that's what you're gonna get with Rashford. He's just an outlet. He's just a deep threat that a team like any team could really have when you're playing counterattacking style. But yeah, I mean that is just Rashford though. Like there's really not much to his game other than that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what? Let me just chime in for a second. And I know you're going to say, hold your thought, Corey. Let me just get some of these comments because we've been so engulfed in just cussing each other today. I don't know. Sometimes Bigsixbants just turns into a cussing match for about an hour, to be honest. It's just what it is. You can't really stop it. That's why I love this show, man. When man and were cussing each other, somehow I went to Daps cussing me, to me cussing Daps, to Daps going to KC. Don't laugh too hard
Strays.
because I'll come for you as well. And then Corey jumping in
Course.
saying, "Well, I won both." You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
anyone,
out of nowhere. Out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
out of nowhere, like that's what I love in it. But listen, Assad, big up yourself. So let's hit the like button. Make sure we are slapping that like button, people. Marshall FC says, "Wild." As I said, is it just me or these BSB episodes more toxic when Casey is here? Oh, 100%, 100%. The full toxic. You want to get the full toxicity of the show is when Casey's here. He makes it even worse, especially when Arsenal are winning. Fuck me, honestly. But yeah,
I can't believe that when he made that statement about the, City have been able to walk around stomping, and like literally now Arsenal are here. Like, oh yeah, don't worry, we're gonna do what no one else has done. All right, cool.
Liverpool never existed, and we're going to be the biggest challenge. Oh man! After saying we're just challenge merchants. No, you're a challenge merchant now. You're a better challenge merchant than me.
See,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. Like what? Like the thing. Again, respect us. What are you? So he said he's not going to win the league, right? So what do you want? The biggest loser trophy? That's what you want? A second place trophy? What is this? Are we Liverpool now?
What they cost me for every day? By the way,
This is the thing. I just had this.
What are we doing here?
I just had this conversation with Lee as well, where this whole thing Arsenal fans are coming out with now is, I just feel we need a bit more respect. And I was like, you look at the league, you're top, yeah. People are saying, yeah, you know what, Arsenal perform. I don't know what in October. What more do you want us to possibly give you? Like, I ain't never respected no team, and I will keep going back to it. When Man United were top in January 2 years ago, yeah, the whole world mocked any United fan that dared mention that they were top in January, right? And that includes my fan base, that includes Liverpool's fan base, and most importantly, that definitely included Arsenal's fan base, right? So now you lot are actually celebrating that you're top in January. It's pathetic. But now they want more respect from the fact. And I've said salute. You man are doing your thing. But when it's like we want more, I'll just revert back to, but 2/3 of your fan base 4 months ago wanted Arteta out. Yeah, you man need to respect yourself. Respect starts at home. Once you man respect yourself fully, then you can start asking for respect from other people. But same way, no. And someone said, "Oh, I feel like you're devaluing Arsenal by saying they're not title challengers." And I said, or you could switch it and say what Arsenal need to do is get their value up, because ain't no one going to value no one until it's the end of that season. Then you and it's the way the Champions League rankings work, right? You don't get ranked until the season is over and they know what position you're in. And then they'll go, right, you'll be in pot 1, you'll be in pot 2. Arsenal want to be put in pot 1 before 10 games into the season. Come on, man. Come on. We do have to respect that they're top, though. Not unbeaten, though, are they?
Boy, yeah, I hear it. Casey just commented as well, saying, "We're enjoying the ride. We ain't been here in a while. I don't know how to act." Huh. I like the honesty, to be fair. I like the honesty. It's funny how Arteta out brigade is silent as fuck right now. 100%. So yeah, just speaking on the Manchester United game though, would you say for me it's? I don't think Ten Hag ball was Ten Hag in today, because I think if anything, everything was just too slow. Defenders taking 4, 5, 6 touches. I think the wing backs were taking too long for their delivery. I think the only guys who really got things going was Jadon Sancho when you come on. I think Bruno actually had a decent game apart from his finishing. Casemiro obviously had a good game as well.
What?
So
Bruno had a good game.
Bruno was okay, but his finish, just his shooting was just. I thought Bruno had a.
No, he didn't, bro. This guy, bro.
No. I think we know he's a bit knackered, but I think he had an okay. But then again, it's nothing to shout about to have a decent game against Ammonia. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, really and truly, yeah. The way I thought they were thinking is, we had so much time on the ball. Like every player had so much time on the blue ball that we just didn't know what to do with it. We literally didn't know what to do with it. We had so much time on the ball, like we didn't know what to do. So we took bare touches instead of moving it as quick as possible to try and make chances. And that's why it just looked a bit lackluster today. Like usually in the Premier League, you get like two, three touches at tops, and the team, even a mid-side team's on you. They're on you, especially in the midfield. Bro, like Bruno took like 8 touches when he had the ball, like 8, 9 touches. Fred took 5, 6 touches on the ball and was able to make a pass. Like we had so much time on the ball today because they were just sitting so far back. Like this was a problem last season. This was the same problem we had last season where we couldn't break down the lesser teams. Like nothing's changed. This is why I keep on saying we're inconsistent. We need to now. We brought Ten Hag in, one, to be able to break down these teams, not just counter attack the bigger teams. We need to now break down the smaller teams.
Yeah, that's true.
But we still haven't done that. We're still not.
But you can't expect him. Yeah, you can't expect him to show that instantly, though.
Of
You can't
course not.
expect
And
no one like.
Of course not. That's why I'm not mad that we obviously won the game. But
You probably should be happier that you're starting to see Ten Hag try and work his system, because ultimately you don't want a manager that's just going to keep playing, or maybe you do, but I don't think United want a manager that's just going to keep playing recycled Ollie ball. You want a manager that's and it's not sustainable. Like you've seen, it's not sustainable because it's just too reliant on individuals drumming, like running. We spent 20 minutes talking about Rashford. Ollie run Rashford into the ground trying to do that type of football. Like
crazy. It's crazy.
I think the second half against, I didn't watch tonight, but I think I was saying earlier, the second half against Everton, I proper saw a difference. Like you were 1 or 2 passes off a lot of the time, but I could very much see this was the style of football that you want to play. And once, look, you go back to City first season when Pep landed. We were trying to play a certain style of football. We couldn't play out from the back for shit. You have to get the right people in. It's going to take Ten Hag a while.
Yeah.
It's going to take him a while, but long-term sustainability.
Big up Mustafa as well, by the way. Sorry, just hold it for that. Big up Mr. Mustafa. It says Arsenal fans give me a nosebleed. Big up Liverpool top man as well. Capo says we don't need no value. We don't need no value or respect. Rolls Royce settings or everyone else is in Ford. Everyone else. Okay, Capo. Remember you said that. BX Gunner says like Birdman put some respect on Arsenal's name. Big up UK Drilly in the house as well. Viking says Bruno needs a rest like Ericsson was rested tonight. MK says we are always shit against low blocks though. We looked good. Put passes together and looked like we might make something, but we played around them instead of in between them, which is the issue. I agree with that. Mustafa says, Mustafa says, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, man. Good to see you. Stu MC says, Man United are the best comedy series in the UK. Cristiano booting the post because he couldn't get that 701 versus a bunch of. I'm not gonna say that, but I know what you mean. But yeah, big up Baz says like, comment, and subscribe. And I mean, I want to talk about Darlow, but we do have to move on because you haven't got too long left. Darlow needs a break. He's played every game. Ollie ran half the team into the ground by overplaying their players. I mean, it's not like, but all right, hear me when I say this, yeah, bro. You know when people keep saying Ollie ran man into the ground, United weren't a pressing team, so I know he played certain man.
He was playing players when they were injured.
Yeah, like he played Rashford and Martial when they were injured. But I didn't really hear any other names personally. So I think, yeah, those 2 guys were running to the ground. But everyone else, I don't know.
No, there's a couple more, to be fair. But some of
I
them
don't know.
obviously
But that was the main one. But I think Martial, you know what? I'd actually take Martial out. Maybe Martial, but the fact is Martial just looks like he's made out of tissue anyway.
Yeah,
Rashford,
he was always injury prone before that.
Yeah, whereas Rashford, man, it was so clear. I'll just always, we all knew he was injured, but that last, like, for example, if you look at Laporte last season, yeah, Laporte after the Real Madrid game, the last couple of games, Laporte was injured for City, but he opted to keep playing with injections, yeah. And that's on him, innit? Like Pep was asking players, and players were like, "Yeah, I want to keep playing." That's fine. That's on them. With Rashford, if you watch the Europa League final, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
My
going to
man,
say.
my man wanted to come off. He wanted to come off, and Ollie just kept him on the pitch. Like you could see, Rashford didn't want to be there. That was on Ollie. Ollie had to hold that
What
one.
game was that?
100%.
What game was that?
I swear it's Europa League final.
Yeah,
Yep.
And he just looked like his meant. And I think what he did with Rashford as well was it was like a double hit, because I always talk about the two sides of fitness. There's the physical and the mental fitness. Yeah, the mental fitness is your morale, your confidence. He's through injuries and like physical fatigue. Rashford looked fucked. But then Ollie kept playing him. That damaged him confidence. That damaged his mentality, his mental physique so badly that he took to. Whereas at least with Martial, he was just pulled out the firing range, so his mentality was still there. I feel, but I think maybe not the loan, to be fair. So I think Ten Hag needs to be saluted for whatever he's done to bring Martial back, because I thought he was done after that loan spell and not even performing in the loan spell. I honestly thought he was done, but Ten Hag's put an arm around him and pulled him back. So
No, I hear it. I'm gonna share my screen in it. I'm gonna look at some of the UCL groups and some of the teams that can actually drop into the Europa League, and I just want you guys to get some of you lot's opinions on what teams you think could drop in and probably potentially win it as well. Like if anyone does drop down, because the I'd say some of the competitions are looking a bit. I'm seeing a lot of teams that can definitely win that Europa League, in my opinion. I mean, even though most of the Premier League teams, I'd say, are probably most likely to get out of their group. Let's be honest. Like, if like a car crash was to happen, Liverpool lose the next two games, or Tottenham lose the next two games, or even Chelsea, we're still in. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We're still that it can still fall apart. It can all come falling down in it. So let me just share my screen now.
would that be though? Barca v Arsenal or Barca v Man United? That is mad for that to be a Europa League game.
Europa are gonna bring in some serious dough. Serious dough. Imagine. Hold on. All right. Hold on. So, you guys see? Well, that's not done. Can you guys see what I'm seeing right now? Yeah. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So, here's this group. So we've got Napoli, obviously top of the group. 17 goals scored. 4 conceded. Liverpool 12.
Ajax. If Ajax go out, Ten
Even
Hag
that.
United v Ajax, that would be a mad game as well, isn't it?
So yeah, currently you're looking at Ajax, obviously, potentially.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Look at Atletico as well. 4 points. Porto. I reckon Porto need one win. Porto
will go through.
Yeah, Porto will go through. Because Atletico might not even get another result, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're looking bad this season.
But Porto have to play in the Champions League. Porto's next game is Club Brugge, who are on fire. And then Porto's last game of the group is Atletico Madrid. So I believe generally that,
that last game will be the decider.
I think that Atletico Porto game might be it.
Yeah, you know what? That'll be just shit. Well, now Porto. It was Porto a few years ago. Is my guy still at Porto?
Big up Egal as well. Egal, if you want to jump in as well, let me know, by the way, if you want to jump in.
You know the ex Real Madrid player? So he was at Porto, wasn't he?
Who?
Portuguese player.
No.
Played for Real Madrid, Portuguese defender.
Pepe.
Yeah, wasn't he at Porto?
He's still there.
Here. Pepe's
still there. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Yeah, but imagine. Yeah, that. Did they play each other last season? Was it last season where Porto played Atletico and Pepe was switching on half the team? Either way, that is a game of shithousery.
Yep.
That is complete. And that's the last game of that group.
Yes.
That is gonna be war, like literal war.
Yep.
That's one to watch.
Good game. I hope Simeone goes out, man. I hope Simeone loses that terrorist, man.
Okay. So let's go to Group C. we got Bayern, obviously front runners, 12 points, definitely top in the group. Now, Inter Milan and Barcelona. Now, before Barcelona got that equalizer, by the way, Barcelona would have been on 3 points. Inter would have been on 9 points. So both teams have to play Bayern, innit? So whoever really can get something out of the Bayern game, right?
What's his face?
Because
Milan
look,
still play.
Barcelona have to go to are playing Bayern Munich in their next game,
Yep,
and Inter Milan are playing
Victoria. So if Inter
Victoria.
win that game, then Barca are out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Barca are out.
Yeah, Barca are done.
Because if you look at the table,
Hold that, Ferran. Hold that.
actually, I mean, you wouldn't say they're completely done, but last game, Inter then go to Bayern and then Barca go to Victoria.
Yeah, but if Bayern already through, bro.
Yeah,
Different
so
Bayern.
it's like no, because this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying because look, their goal difference is the same.
Yeah,
GD's
it's
the
the same,
same.
but it's the same with
But
you with your group, bro. That Napoli,
The head-to-head
Napoli are going to be
counts in.
No,
it's
but
the
like
same
they're
with
not
Liverpool's group. That Napoli are going to be through with these teams that like you always see it in the Champions League. Teams that basically are through with five with the last game to go, they usually don't go all out for their last group. So you've got it with Liverpool that Napoli will probably qualify before the last game. So I believe Liverpool's last game is Napoli, yeah. But
Yeah.
by that point, Napoli will be through anyway. So the only thing is, I would say Napoli seem like the type of team that actually won't care and will still just want to try and slap Liverpool because they just want to score a lot of goals. That's all they seem to want to do. But yeah, I think Bayern, I've seen it as, I remember City were in a group with Bayern before and they'd qualified so early doors that like the last game when we played them, I think Aguero might have got a hat trick or something. Was it Aguero got a hat
But
trick?
by the way, Dap, sorry, 60 people in the house now. Numbers are going back up as well. So make sure we smash the like button. I want to see, do you know what? I said 75. I slightly want to see 100 likes now. So if you have just jumped in, I do want to see 100 likes. We're on 64 right now. I know about 10 of you lot can slap that like button right this second. So let's hit 75 and let's see where we can go from there. But yeah, that's how we do it.
Who would you rather? Is it right as a United fan? Sorry, Liverpool fan. No, forget it. I need to ask a United fan this.
Go on.
Would you rather face Barca or Atletico?
Barca.
We got Roms.
I hear you on that.
It's like probably Barca. Yeah, to be fair.
I think you're right with that because I think Atletico potentially, although they're maybe not looking as good this season, they could just do complete shithousery against.
But Group C is just everyone in the chat. By the way, everyone in the chat, who do you think qualifies and who do you think gets knocked into the Europa League in Group C? Everyone in the chat, I want to see. Do Barca? Yes, in fact, a better question: who drops into the Europa League in Group C, Inter or Barcelona? Because right now they both have the same goal difference. Barcelona are 3 points behind. Now, if Inter go and beat Victoria, which is who they have next game, Inter are going to be on 10 points. Yeah. If Barcelona do not beat Bayern, they have to win to even come within a glimpse of getting that second place spot. And on top of that, Bayern Munich then play Inter Milan. Now, Bayern, Daps obviously makes a very valid point, and he says Bayern probably won't put out a stronger team because the group would have been topped. And obviously, Bayern aren't even top of the Bundesliga right now, so that's probably where their focus is going to be. So, when Inter play Bayern on the final day, Barcelona are going to need a massive favor from Bayern Munich if they're even going to squeeze, if they're going to squeeze through. Because right now, what I'm seeing, it's going to be a battle of goal difference because I generally do think Bayern can still beat Inter even with a slightly weaker team. Do you guys, is that a stretch to say? I don't think that's a stretch.
No,
I don't think it's a stretch neither.
Yeah, but if Inter beat Victoria this next game week, then it's over.
No, it's not over. It's not because Bayern can still beat Inter Milan and then Barcelona can beat Victoria and then it depends on goal difference.
Yeah, but then on head-to-head, Inter would go through because Inter have that thing over them.
Or is it not goal difference?
No, it's head-to-head.
Oh,
yeah.
They've changed that now.
It's head to head. So when it comes to that, when you're on equal points, you're on head to head. So
They've
for
changed them.
Barca to make it to the next round, they have to win both games, and Inter have to lose both of their games.
That's a bit crazy. I can't lie.
That head-to-head thing's stupid, man.
Yeah, I think right. So what's the point in goal difference then? What's the point?
Yeah. If I don't know.
Well,
To be
I
fair.
think goal difference would work in our sense if we beat, let's say, Real Sociedad win their next game, which they probably will, and then if we beat Real Sociedad as well, then
Then
I
it
think it
goes
would go.
goal difference.
Then he goes in. Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But that's
I don't. We don't even have a better goal difference than Real Sociedad. That's what's scary right now. We don't.
Do you not? Oh yeah, you don't, innit? Because
We don't. We've got like 4 at tops, maybe 5. And Real Sociedad, they just won 3-0. Put it that way. So it's just not.
By the way, can you see Cass is back now?
is he?
No, look on my screen.
Oh my god! Do not kill me.
We share Never a Foul emails in it, so because we've both got access to the Never a Foul email address. For some reason, my avatar is now Cass. I'll take Cass wherever you are, bro.
Big up Crunk King 232. He says Barcelona are basically already in the Europa months. I hear it. Barca sold their souls to the Barca done a mad thing with the transfers. How can you have a whole Lewandowski and not get through the group stages? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
pull out more levers.
That needs to
Pull
be
out more
spoken
levers,
about.
Barca.
That
Bums.
don't get spoken about. No, real chat. It doesn't get spoken about.
Javi is just the Catalonian Ollie, man. Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about it. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. Some teams are strong defensively and don't score many goals, but give you a hard time. So it's like based on who you beat, and that is it. I hear it. Goal difference comes into play when head-to-head is even. Yeah. Philip says it should be goal difference first, then head-to-head too. Yeah, that's what I think it should be. To be fair, goal difference, then head-to-head. Head-to-head holds precedence. Months. Inter needs 1 win. Bowley says Bowley's Blues. Fair enough. Bowley's Blues. I like that name, to be fair. As I said, Monts, talk on Chelsea, G. Yeah, we get into Chelsea's group. Relax. Get into Chelsea's group. Relax. So hold on a minute. Let me just share that screen. So it's Tottenham's group next, but we'll go to Chelsea's one first. So in Group E, Chelsea are leading with 7 points. RB Salzburg, second place with 6 points. Milan on 4 points. And then Dynamo Zagreb on 4 points. So what, man, them? Is this like an all to play for type of group at the moment? Can you guys see the screen?
Yes and no, to be honest, because it's become an all to play for group because of Tuchel and the results he had. But
Yeah,
after he's left, Chelsea are in goods. Chelsea will go through. And so it's just a battle between the rest of the 3 for the other points. So
Because
thinking,
Milan,
are we seeing another Di Matteo? Are we seeing another Thomas Tuchel? Is Potter going to step up? Yeah, arrive in, win the champs,
and then do fuck all else, just do nothing else.
Have you not seen how Chelsea are actually rebranding him as well?
Yeah.
Bro, man's looking all sharp in suits and that now. Like, I reckon they're going to be offering him like a new missus or something soon. Like, no, real talk. He's probably like, what? Do I get a little younger chick like Tuchel got? And they're like, well, they're probably
Wait, is it what?
Tuchel last season went through a divorce, and now Tuchel's got some young chick. Yeah. By the way, and let me be clear: when I say young chick, I'm not sending any sort of shot saying young, but compared to his age, she's I'm not sending shots, but you can imagine like Chelsea's board being like, I mean, it might help you. I mean, we if you like your wife and whatever, that's fine, no problem. But I mean, if you want a new one, we can line that up because he's looking sharp, bro. The man's in some designer suits and that, like they're turning him into a superstar. But you have to credit it. I think I'm glad that someone said it, that people said when Potter joined them, oh, he's got no European pedigree.
Yeah.
Well, my man's just landed and created his own pedigree instantly. Like,
No, I hear it. Innit?
yeah, you have to look at it and go, you know what? He's not just, and let's be clear, he hasn't played even. Has he played half a dozen games? Not even half a dozen games.
It's impressive. It is impressive.
Bro, real talk. And also he's just started playing in Europe, no experience in it whatsoever. Which I think that just looks like it kind of shows you he's a manager that isn't going to change.
Chelsea have a better team though. On paper, Chelsea are a better team.
Of course
than
they
Milan.
do.
But I think even though Milan are the current, former who won the Scudetto this year, no, they are the current champions at the moment. Yeah. So, but for me, then again, it goes back to the Europa League, bro. Milan sitting in currently third place right now in the Europa League spot. Barcelona currently in the Europa League spot. Atletico Madrid are currently in the Europa League spot, and Ajax are currently in a Europa League spot. Even Sporting and Frankfurt are not scrubs. Sporting and Frankfurt aren't scrubs.
Hold on, didn't Frankfurt win? Hold on.
Someone even say, look, they're on this 1 point difference. Sporting and Marseille.
Wasn't it Frankfurt that won the Europa last season?
Yeah, Frankfurt won the Europa.
So let's be clear. If they do drop out, then they're the retaining champions, and they've got something very big to play for.
Yeah,
and they know how to do it. Yeah, I think the other thing on Potter as well is he's gone and got a result home and away against Milan. Yeah, playing in Italian league as your kind of. I think he had one more game, didn't he? He's played 3 games in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Right. So his second and third games in Europe was against an Italian team. An Italian team is not an easy team to play. It's not something that you would say is overly comparable to playing in the Premier League. Neither is it. It's a different style of football, and he's just gone in there. And I think that's what it says about him as a manager, that he knows the style of football he wants his team to play, and he don't care who he's playing, don't care what competition it's in. Philosophy, same thing. No. We're playing football the way I want us to play football. Interesting, man. Proper interesting to watch what he does there.
It is. It really is. I think right now it is really interesting what's going on over there. Big up UK Drilly as well. Corey, I know you said you need to go. Anything you want to say to the people then? We're going to cut off in about 10 minutes.
United need to start scoring more goals, isn't it? It's getting scary. Like, I can't sit and watch. Like, obviously, we're known for the late winners, isn't it? OT never dies until the whistle's blown, but this is killing me. Like,
bro, I disagree with that completely. I mean, 6-1, you lost way before the whistle went, bro. Like, we've taken that off of you.
Hey, Monto,
no. I mean, we can.
Do you want me to run it?
You fucking still going on about that?
Nah, you know what? I'm
so ashamed.
You fucking still.
I'm going on about this. I'm going on about the 6-3 now instead. Fuck it. From you said that. If you want, we can talk. We can talk history or now, whichever you want. But I'm just saying, you don't own that crown of playing to the final whistle no more, bro. We took that off you.
What?
I'm not. That is a Liverpool. It's a Liverpool thing as well. That we get last minute.
Bro, when you say you, bro, hold on a second. Yes, we took it off you. Remember the last actual title race you were in, where you thought you won the league at Sunderland. You'd not.
Oh my!
You thought you were the champions. You're wrong. You're not.
Yeah.
93-20, last kick of the game, brother. So we did take it off of you that exact season.
Boy, oh boy.
No, no. Hold on a second. No,
literally yes. Factually yes.
Reason why? Bro. What do you think? Because you're the one time you guys have done it. I've done it more times than you can.
I've done it. There it is again. I've done it.
Were
you born when you man used to play to the final whistle? Real talk.
Listen, yeah, we done it. What? Wolves, West Ham. What, 2 seasons ago? The season we came second. Wolves,
I mean,
West
we can
Ham,
go. Bro, no problem. We can go back to last season, innit? Like where we were 2-0 down until the 65th minute, if you want, like in a title race. So I mean, we are the team that played to the final whistle now, 100%. I mean, if you want to claim it's still, if you want to claim it's still Man United, no problem. That shit left when Fergie left you.
Probably. I agree. It came back a little piece when Ollie was there. I'll be real, but
Very little
in-
piece,
in
very
reality-
tiny.
it's just a little piece, isn't it? Like just a little bit.
Wait, hold
Just a
on,
little
guys. No, stop this. Hold on, stop this. I'm sorry, I have to stop this stream to say this. First of all, like, smash the like button. Second of all, Saka took a shot and it hit someone's window in a flat.
Yes, exactly what I told you.
What?
You were in their window.
And Casey tried to chat to me like this team is something, cuz.
Bro,
Hey, do you know what? It's mad that you're playing. It's mad that you're actually playing teams, yeah, where you can hit flat windows.
hit their
Hey,
window.
Saka's shot hits, bro. How about this? I promise you.
I
the
wonder if
shot
it's the
weren't even
flats
high.
that Bernardo Silva was trying to get into.
That shot, the shot weren't even that high,
look-
bro.
you look
You're
down
not
bad,
thinking,
man. I
you're
don't know
thinking
why he was,
Saka
like,
hit the
kneeling
moon or
on
something.
the
He didn't even hit the moon. Bro, Saka didn't even hit the moon, bro. Like the shot, it wasn't even that high. It was
Did
like
he
how
smash the
about this?
window? Did he smash the window?
no. It hit the guy. The guy's window was open. It hit him in the head. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I sent.
Bro,
I'll send it to your Twitter.
I'm told the ball was bouncing everywhere. Something got knocked over. I
Yeah,
guarantee you.
something
Something
never got knocked over in his yard.
Yeah,
That
it was
is
hot.
crazy.
It was hot. If there was like a
Oh my God.
glass there where he was drinking, that's probably on the ground.
Nah,
It was here.
that is crazy.
I think I
Don't-
found
don't-
it, Monks.
don't-
I'm
don't
sending you
kill me.
something now. I don't know if that's it or not, but
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. I sent it to you on Twitter as well. Yeah. That is killing me. Man said little
But
chili.
yeah,
Oh
man.
my word. Oh my gosh, little chili.
no, that isn't it. I didn't send you it. Mad.
Because Casey tried to put it forward that the team the Norwegian team they played, like Casey was like, nah, man, what, they're unbeaten in 14 European games and trying to play up the team. I'm like, yo, like,
Oh,
hey,
I
and
just
tackle,
remember.
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm gonna be real, but just anything you want to say before you cut off? Because obviously I'm just gonna go
nah,
back to
man.
that.
Just I'm happy we got the win. You know, we all thought it was gonna come down to the Real Sociedad game, which I think it will. I don't see this on your team like drawing against Real Sociedad. If I'm being real, they obviously pulled out a masterclass against us, but are they gonna do it against them? Who knows? But yeah, man, big up the chat. Big up you, man.
Love.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Love.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So yeah, now just going quickly back to those group stages because we're near the bottom now. You look at Real Madrid. So again, just to list off the teams as well. I might even do a poll, but the Europa League is going to be stacked, like it or not, man. It's going to be stacked. So in Chelsea's group, any of the teams can come third. Anyone can come third. Even Chelsea can come third. Chelsea can lose their next game and then suddenly be in third place.
Yeah, that's mad.
Like,
Yeah.
it can happen. Then you look at Real Madrid's group. Sorry, let's just look at Man City's group, actually. Sevilla, the team with the most heritage in the Europa League, by the way, sitting in third. They are likely coming third.
Yeah, that's true, you know.
That's an.
Did they win it 3 years on a bounce?
3 years on the bounce under United.
Yeah.
3 years on the bounce. You know what I mean? So obviously it looks like City and Dortmund will be coasting through. But again, Sevilla, another sizable team there, sitting in the heading to the Europa League. Obviously, RB Leipzig and Shakhtar Donetsk got a 1 point ahead of each other. So I would be RB Leipzig or Shakhtar Donetsk. And again, are either of them scrubs? Really?
Nah.
Nkunku could hurt any team. I think Nkunku could hurt any defense on his day. Shakhtar.
Leipzig beat United in the Europa League. What was it, 2 seasons ago?
Yeah.
No, in the champs.
And then
Oh no, was that in the champs?
Yeah.
Yep,
that was
yep.
the champs, yeah.
Oh, it's them that
Group
dumped
stages.
you. Yeah, it was them that dumped you out of the group stages, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you look at PSG's group. PSG and Benfica look like they're going through both on 8 points. But then all of a sudden you've got Juventus in third place, 5 points adrift of Benfica.
That's mad, you know.
They could finish fourth.
Yeah.
The fall from grace of Juventus.
I think Juventus beat Maccabi though. They do beat them though. Like, come on, they are going to beat them.
Yeah.
Innit? So,
Didn't they just lose to them?
huh?
They just lost to them. 2-0.
Oh,
Yep.
do they not have them to play?
Nope.
Hold on a minute. That changes things.
They they just lost to them 2-0 on Tuesday.
Yeah, Juventus go away to Benfica. Don't tell me they play PSG after that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. Juventus could be finishing fourth.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yep.
Where are they sitting in Serie A right now?
Not great.
Where are they right now? 8th.
Yep.
10 points adrift. Oh, they're doing their best Liverpool impression.
Mm-hmm.
3 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses, 1 win in the last 5. Yeah, they're definitely doing their best Liverpool impression. Oh my gosh.
Man, Allegri, man.
Inter a 7th. Oh wow. Look at Napoli though. They are flying.
Yep.
Well, Napoli are mad exciting to watch. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're the most exciting
Napoli,
Italian team I've seen for a long, long time.
And they lost Insigne, Mertens, and Koulibaly. Wow.
And they're better off without him.
Yeah, they just look like they just look like all they want to do is score goals.
But you know what it is?
They're exciting, man.
Ronaldo, bro. I hate to say it, but Napoli and Arsenal are very alike at the moment, isn't it?
Not really.
I think so, man. I think because I think that they're closer together than we think, innit?
Who?
Napoli and Arsenal.
Come on, man. This Arsenal hype is crazy.
Yeah, but we're saying it because
I'll be here when they get dunked on. Fucking, we'll see, man. We'll see.
UMC says Potter is clearly the best English manager since Sir Bobby Robson. A country by a country mile. Structure, freedom, and depth of interprofessional style. Damn.
Yeah, very true. I said it when he first got appointed, and there was 1 or 2 Chelsea fans like kind of unsure on it, and other people asking questions. I said, you know what, like we've wanted to see, because if you think about it, in the January transfer window, the 2 managers with the biggest war chests are going to be Graham Potter and Newcastle boss
Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe. Right. So it's what we've all, as football fans, always said. Wouldn't it be nice to see 2 young English managers, being given the opportunity to spend big, and like that's what we're going to see in January. Eddie Howe and Graham Potter are going to have the 2 biggest war chests in English football. Yeah. And I think we have to, like right now, especially, it's easy to say because right now I'm not seeing neither as title rivals. So I can sit back and think it's quite nice to see, like, because if we do see these men like actually show that they can do levels, then that changes football. That could change the Premier League, innit? You could see other clubs giving younger English managers like the opportunity and whatever. So, but of the 2, I'm definitely going with Graham Potter right now. I'm not going to lie. I think Graham Potter's just... he's one to watch, man. I don't.
Yep.
By the way, 70 odd people in the chat, and we're on 79 likes, so make sure we smash the like button. Obviously, likes are going back.
Would you take Tuchel?
Me?
England manager.
I was gonna say. Sorry.
You never know.
No. Do you know who I think should be the England manager? Call me crazy, Poch, innit?
So they would say they don't win anything.
No, so Harry Kane can actually play like he does at Tottenham.
Poch is a serial loser, and he goes to a serial loser in England as well. Yeah, it makes sense.
But then again, he couldn't get Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe playing. So I guess you know what I'm saying.
I digress.
Yeah, but that's egos, isn't it? That's egos, man.
Yeah,
that's
only certain managers can look at them now, though. What was I going to say?
I don't rate Poch that highly neither. I get you, but
yeah,
is it England? Yeah, maybe. To be fair,
Barca, Sevilla, Juve, Ajax, and big teams. Big teams. Is there an argument? Yeah, is there an argument to say that the knockouts in the Europa League could be more exciting than the Champions League this season if Barca, Sevilla, Juve, Ajax all get knocked out?
But these are all big teams. Go ahead. Sorry.
Any game can be more exciting. More exciting doesn't mean it's tactic.
No, I'm saying on paper. I'm talking about on paper.
It could be more exciting. I think. They're going to be. I can imagine. They could be more exciting. Definitely.
Because again, at the moment, you're looking at Barca going down, Atletico going down, Ajax are going
Atletico's
down.
not exciting. There's no way I'm
Yeah.
putting
No, I'm
Atletico in
talking
exciting.
about on paper. I'm talking about big European fixtures, innit? Not necessarily scintillating football. Big European fixtures. You're looking at Juventus, Sevilla, Leipzig or Shakhtar Donetsk, AC Milan, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Ajax.
All right, are we talking big?
Wait.
I always have this conversation because there's a massive difference. There's big and there's better, right? If we're talking big, then straight away England, Man United and Arsenal. If we're talking size of club, not quality, then Man United and Arsenal are two of the biggest clubs in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Italy, we're talking Juventus and AC Milan, two of the biggest clubs in Italy. Spain, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, two of the biggest clubs in Spain.
Yeah, you see where we're going with this now, innit? You see,
Ajax, if Ajax go down, biggest club in Holland.
Yeah.
Boy, these teams are only big in name only, though.
And then
like, agreed. That's what I wanted to be clear. It's not better, it's big.
Now let's flip this now though, because this probably plays into the clubs like PSG and you haven't won the Champions League. This plays into your hands, I think. Now you look at teams that could possibly be going through. You look at Napoli again. On paper, you look at that, you say beatable. You look at Porto and Club Brugge, both going through.
Bo, I agree with you 100%. I've been saying I would rather.
Sorry, that's just going to cut you, bro. Porto and Club Brugge are one of the teams that Liverpool played. That people were saying, "How dare you have them in the semi-final or quarter-final, bro?"
Bo, look, I've said all season that I feel for City to win the Champions League the first time, it would definitely be in our favour to play someone like if we had to play a top team, however crazy it is, because they've got Messi, they've got Neymar, they've got Mbappe. The fact that they've never won the Champions League, I think we stand a better chance against a team like that than coming, because Liverpool, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Juventus, to be fair, these teams that have done it a good couple of times, that's the thing they've got over us. Because if we're looking at no heritage and we're just talking quality of teams, then City have the best team in Europe, right? Yep. Potentially, yeah. But we haven't got that knowing how to get it over the line in Europe. So I think, I mean, that's why I'd love Liverpool to. I'd love Liverpool to be knocked out of the Champions League. I'd rather not face Liverpool. We could beat Liverpool home and away in the league, but then easily go and lose at home to Liverpool in the Champions League. Because, do you know what I mean? So.
Like Liv says, the teams you're naming are pretty good. Yeah, bro. I'm saying in the Champions League knockouts could literally consist of Benfica, Shakhtar Donetsk or RB Leipzig, RB Salzburg, Marseille, Tottenham, obviously Inter and Bayern, Club Brugge, Porto, and Napoli. That is over half the teams in the knockouts are not teams that are like it's. You get it? Half of the teams in the knockouts for the champs could actually be teams that you look at on paper and go, "Hold on a minute." Like if I had them in the group stages, I'd be happy. Like I don't care what anyone says. If you have Porto and Club Brugge in your group, you think you're laughing, bro.
Oh yeah. List any of them, the names that you've just listed.
And they're all in first and second. The names are listed first and second.
So list them again.
Do you want me to just share the screen or do you want me to list them? I can share the screen.
No, just list them, whichever. You're probably better to list them with my shit eyes, but.
So I'll ignore the bigger teams in it. So if I see, I'll ignore the bigger teams. So Napoli, Club Brugge, Porto, Tottenham, Marseille, RB Salzburg, RB Leipzig, Benfica.
A few nice cities I want to go to as well, to be fair.
And obviously with the top teams, you got Dortmund, City, Chelsea, Madrid, Bayern, Inter, Liverpool.
And if we top the group, we'll probably avoid most of them, right?
Yeah, you might even play a Liverpool. Actually, you could even draw.
Imagine Liverpool,
because we're going to finish second. I don't think we can finish.
Couldn't we? Yeah, if we finish first, we could end up playing.
Napoli's goal difference is a bit hench. So, or I think worst case, bro. Worst case is if Inter, you get an Inter Milan, and I still think you mow them over, because there's no way you can get PSG unless PSG drop points to Juventus and then Benfica smack up another team. So it is actually possible that she probably could get PSG. It's not out the question, is it? But
Nah, bro, I'm telling you now, yeah. Nah, not that I'm saying UEFA are corrupt at all, but would UEFA want to keep City and PSG away from each other till later stages, or actually, knowing UEFA, they'd probably want one of us two to go out, wouldn't they?
you wouldn't mind a final though. Come on, bro. Like a final, a PSG City final.
Oh no,
wouldn't be
no,
too
that's
bad.
what I'm saying, bro. For us to win it, that's the type of team I feel we need to play. We need to play a team that haven't won it before.
Yep.
Where it's just literally. I do think, I honestly believe, in to go back to when you mentioned Champions Leagues earlier.
Yeah.
I said on the stream the other day, I believe Manchester City without Erling Haaland. Have you clocked how this new narrative that's going around that City without Haaland, like nothing? Have you clocked? Like,
I did see a few things about that. Yeah.
well, and it's like, okay, yeah, because we haven't won the league this season yet, right? But we've won the league 4 out of the last 5 times without Haaland. But now apparently we were one player team. But anyway, I think we get to the semi-final.
Problem solved.
Exactly. Or Foden or Bernardo Silva or whatever. Or they forget that we've got Alvarez as well, to be fair, that's just settling in. But anyway, I think without Erling Haaland, we get to the semi-final of the Champions League anyway. I do believe that Erling Haaland is showing me the qualities. That is exactly why we bought him, that he offers something different. Like his you got to remember, City go into Champions League semi-finals and the final one with previous experiences, and especially with the club and the club's experiences. Haaland's fresh to that. He ain't got none of them experiences. Even with Dortmund, correct me if I'm wrong, he ain't really faced much heartbreak in the Champions League with Dortmund.
Yeah.
So it's just I believe he brings us a different mentality. He is the type of player that could win us a semi-final or a final. So I do believe we've got a better chance than ever of winning it this season.
Yeah, I hear it. Guys, we are probably going to end it there. Remember, we are 12 likes away from 100 likes. So make sure if you are in here, still 60 odd people in here. So make sure you go and slap the like button and obviously subscribe if you're new. Again, thank you so much, guys. 2,500 subs. It hasn't quite sunk in yet, in my opinion. Honestly, it hasn't sunk in yet. Like we hit 2K subs 6.5 weeks ago. So just to put that into perspective, that is crazy. And then to add further context onto it, 6.5 weeks before that, we hit 1,000 subs. So the growth has been scary.
And you got to remember that in those 6.5 weeks, bro, you've had, was it 2 or 3 weeks of the crappiest weeks of football content on YouTube? Where the algorithms just all disappeared on everyone. So
so you can arguably say that's 1,500 subs in about 9 good weeks of YouTube, maybe.
Yeah. Salute, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's
4K by the end of the year.
You reckon 4K?
Who knows? World Cup coming, bro.
I mean, with the World Cup, innit? World Cup wave. You know, that could really be doing something. Let me hit some of these comments up, and then we're gonna go to the shout outs, and then we are gonna end this stream. Daps, again, thank you for jumping on, Mataz.
Nothing
Again,
for letting me. I was chilling tonight, so
you know what I'm saying. Thank you for jumping on. Social John says Atletico joining Europa League as well. Europa League knockouts. Obviously, Atletico won the Europa League recently as well, so they've got some heritage in there. Even though
they're
again,
the type like going over their last season, bro. They can do the shithousery thing, which against some of the teams in the Europa League
won't be able to hack it. Yeah, it's true. Crunk King says Napoli on demon time. Yeah, straight demon time. I'd be aware of them in the knockout stages, man. I'd be very aware of them. What they did to us,
they can outscore you, bro. They could hit up such a big goal difference in the first leg or something, or even in the second leg. If you coming from City, who didn't put the nail in the coffin on Real Madrid in the semi-final when we probably should have. Imagine if we had Napoli and we don't put the nail in the coffin on the first game. Say we get Napoli first leg at the Etihad and we only win 2-1 or 3-2. you wouldn't bet going back to their place and then banging 3-4 goals.
That's what I'm saying. It's the reverse picture.
Yeah,
And Napoli is
yeah.
hostile, bro. Hostile.
But
Even-
when you were listing the places, because I'm gonna go to all the away games in the knockout stages, and I'm thinking the two names that you said that I was like, oh, that could be techie. Is I'll go, but it's Napoli and Marseille, because you just know it's gonna be on top there, man.
I want to go to an away game in the Champions League at some point as a neutral as well. So if there are any City tickets out there, be sure to shout me, G, because I want to go to a few neutral games.
Bro, do you know what? I'll be 100 with you. Yeah, even if you don't get a ticket for the game, it's worth going out there anyway. Like the night before and the day before. The night before. So if we're playing on a Wednesday, we'll fly out Tuesday morning. And then we'll have like Tuesday. So the first game we went the Atletico Madrid quarter final. We got out to Madrid at like probably about 2 PM on the Tuesday. And if you remember that day, Chelsea were playing Real Madrid. In Madrid. So the square was full of Chelsea fans. City had one pub. The rest of the square was all Chelsea. So that was a sick day. And then we ended up having to get escorted out of the square because it was kicking off a bit, and they decided, because there was so many Chelsea, the police just targeted all of us lot, escorted us away, then brought us back, had a good night. Then the next day in the square, the whole day in the square before the game, sick, bro. Even if you don't go to the game, just being over there, especially if you imagine when you get to like the quarters, the semis and the finals, and if you're playing teams in like Italy, teams in Spain, teams in Portugal, it's hot, so it's nice weather as well. It's dope, man. Proper
that's
sick
what I'm thinking.
experience.
Do you know what it is? I want to go and see a PSG game in it, personally, in the champs this season. I want to go see a PSG.
So do I in the final.
Really want to go. I think, I really want to go see PSG, like, because I've already seen Messi play live in it, but like I need to go see Neymar play. I need to do it.
Oh, I could see, bro. Do you know what? That I could tick. Right, so PSG in Turkey in May. That sounds, or maybe June. That sounds good to me. The final, City PSG final in Turkey.
Book it early in advance.
Bro, I could go out there, right? I could go out there. I could take in a week of nice weather, go to the game, watch Neymar, watch Messi, watch Mbappe, watch City win the Champions League, and then get my hairline done and get my teeth done. What a fucking June. Boom,
Wait, Mons,
boom, bam, off we go.
Mons, don't you have tickets to that final?
Oh, Istanbul. Because Klopp said tickets to Istanbul.
Yeah, don't you guys have tickets?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about?
Interesting.
No, also, let's not count out Liverpool. Let's not discount Liverpool out completely.
No, let's do that. Yeah, you're not doing shit.
What? All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Vladimir says Bigsixbants being sponsored for Champions League night. Speak it into existence. Well, listen, I spoke the troops thing into existence, and all of a sudden, I had to recycle the video.
You scouts just had bare chat, Monty, about, I'm gonna get the 4-0 trim. Nah, blood, I got the 3-2 fade on you, son of a bitches. Yeah.
And then he went and watched WWE as well.
Yeah.
He's living a dream over there, isn't it?
Honestly,
living a dream.
What a guy, man. No,
Salute.
You know what's funny now?
We got a sponsor coming soon as well, by the way.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's something that I need
Got one
to
coming
get
soon.
on top of.
World Cup. We got a sponsor. So.
I need to get on top of that ASAP. I had an email, but I haven't got.
Work.
Yeah, I need to reply though. But yeah, listen, big up everyone in the chat. Big up Libs. He says the teams are naming are pretty good. He says Europa League and UCL trading places. Vladimir says the teams you're naming are big clubs in the name, but currently they're not a big team. Remember, they're basically being knocked in Europa for a reason. Yeah, that's what Dap said. That's what he said on paper. They're big. Europa League potential better matchups. Yeah. East Side View says hi. West Ham here. West Ham fan here. Very happy with our win in Europe. Did anyone see them Anderlecht fans throwing flares at our fans? No, we didn't see that, but that's crazy. I mean, the Anderlecht fans be a bit crazy, to be fair. So that is a bit mad. I'm gonna watch the highlights of that West Ham game as well because I've been keeping a slight eye on the Conference League for West Ham. So I do.
Who was it?
Well over there.
Who was it that moved mad in at Leicester last season? There's one team that they let off all their flare, like literally at the same time. It was like planned. At the same time, they all let off flares at the exact same time, and then started rushing the police. Literally, just started rushing the police. Not the police were moving
on
to
a
them.
head-to-head thing.
They started rushing the police, like the police minding their own business and whatever. And the I'm going to find who it was, but it's the way it was kind of mad. They all let off flares at the same time, so the whole end just lit up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But listen, we are going to end it there. Big up Solo says, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. You already know what it is, people. Make sure we get the like button up to 100. That is the target for today. We're on 92. So if you're watching this back, please slap a like and please subscribe. We're on 93 now. So yeah, big up yourself. Also, I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for the 2,500 subs. Thank you a lot to Never a Foul. A lot of help, we've had help on the way to that as well. So big appreciate
you help us as well, bro. You help us.
Appreciate that, man. There's gonna be, as I said, they've hit 5K. So big up to them for hitting 5K. That's a massive number. That's a massive milestone for them to hit as well. And obviously, Murtaza being a part of Sarcasm City TV. Big up Flawless and everyone over there.
Yeah, hold tight, Flawless, man, massively.
Hold tight over there, man. So big up Casey and Kiers and Ethan and everyone, and Corey and everyone a part of the Bigsixbants family. And a big thank you to Troops as well for jumping on, Troops and Babs for jumping on that stream. And as I said, one of the best ever streams on Bigsixbants, probably the best Bigsixbants stream so far to date. So yeah, man, big up everyone in the chat. Obviously, just gonna big up the members before we leave as well. A 2,500 thank you post will be out tomorrow, by the way. And we also have tomorrow at 5:30, we have the Manchester City versus Liverpool preview. So Daps, you're gonna have all your jokes ready for that, I'm sure. So
listen, it's always the same thing. I'll match energy with energy.
Yeah. I mean,
let's see what energy you lot bring in.
Manchester is small for that still. Like, obviously, I'm happy Salah got the 6-minute hat trick. I don't really, one thing I would say, I don't want people downplaying Salah's 6-minute hat trick because all I keep hearing is, it's just Rangers. I think, am I the only one who thinks a 6-minute hat trick against anyone is mad impressive, bro? Against anyone, 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think the goals were good as well. I think you can't
off the bench
context to it. It helps your confidence, innit? You would have been less confident going into the game against City. Because I'm straight away, I'm looking at thinking you smacked how many past Bournemouth in August?
9, but Bournemouth are the crap though.
But you slapped 9 against them and didn't bounce back, bro. Once you scored 3 against Rangers, I'm not gonna lie, Rangers looked dog shit. Yeah. Up until you equalised, they looked all right. Once you slapped your third past them man crumbled. The quality of the last couple of goals was just very low. Like defending was just non-existent. But your confidence is going into you. Look, you can't knock Salah, who in world football has been one of the most prolific goal scorers over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Just got his confidence back, right? It's as simple as that. You can't. It's a guy that hasn't scored for a while, has just scored a hat trick, and based on all other seasons, when he scores, he keeps scoring. So you have to look at it like that, innit?
Yeah.
For me, as a City fan, that's how I
see it as at his worst ever form at Liverpool. He's breaking records, still breaking records. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's clutchy, but yeah.
Yeah, like that's fastest ever hat trick in Champions League history. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? What I'll say is, listen, I know it's Rangers, but like when Haaland scored 2 goals against Copenhagen, everyone was creaming. Like, so I didn't say when Haaland scored 2 goals against Rangers, oh my days, it's Copenhagen. Like, I didn't say that because at the end of the day, it's still European. You have to go win your European game. I can understand Europa League fixtures when you're taking shots and it's hitting flats at the top of the. You're hitting flat windows and that. Like,
do you know why I'm smiling, Monts? Because last time you said something about Haaland, and you didn't throw too much shade on Haaland then, but last time you spoke on Haaland, he responded. So the minute I saw you speaking on Haaland just then, I thought, oh, thank you, do that, Monts. Because what happened is, last weekend, he only scored 1 goal, right? And you know what? I've got to salute the techie team at Man City. They clocked it. Glitch. We need some firmware update. So what happened midweek? He was in for a firmware update. The robot is back.
Man.
Glitch. You know they've.
Needed
This
new
is
parts.
you're now going to see. You're going to see Haaland 2.1 on Sunday.
Oh my
Back
God.
to a brace minimum.
Like, but listen, I know what he's gonna do in it. But all I'm saying is, I just feel like the same, like, and this isn't just directed like that. Daps, Mataza, the same guys that was saying, oh, it's only Rangers that Salah scored a 6-minute hat trick against, are the same man clipping up Saka's lucky ass goal today against the team that has on that
Came
team
off
that
his
played.
lip
They played on
apparently.
an artificial pitch and flats behind the stadium. G.
You know,
Yeah,
what?
I
I'm not
mean-
going to lie. I posted something on Instagram earlier on because I was just driving over to Bicester, right? And Talk Sport were like, "Oh yeah, the Arsenal game's kicking off in 20 minutes time." I thought, hold on a second, is this our fucking title rivals? Our title rivals, yeah, are playing on a Thursday night, and they're kicking off at 6 p.m.
Bro,
I can't see this as title rivals. I'm sorry, man. I can't see this as title rivals. I can't.
Crazy.
It's awkward, bro. Like,
Be
get
honest,
it.
you missed me already. You missed us already, innit? You missed us already.
bro, I just need a dance partner. If it has to be Arsenal, it has to be Arsenal. But I need a
Yeah, but
dance
you miss
partner.
us. You
It's
miss us,
boring,
bro.
bro. It's
Because-
boring.
How about this? Us being
I'll have
your dance
United.
partner-
I'll have United. United would be fun. If it's Arsenal, it's Arsenal. But this is a problem, and this is what I'm. Sorry, I know we're going to wrap up, but this is a problem with Arsenal fans. Even with Corey earlier on, with with K. Is it KC?
Yeah, Casey.
No,
yeah.
with Casey earlier on, or with Hold Tight Gunnar Lee earlier on, right? The Arsenal fans will act mad chesty until you ask them the question. And they're like, nah. Right, so don't do all that you were just doing, because you're doing all this talk about be careful, City need to be careful. Cool, so you're saying you're in this thing. No, I'm not saying that. So be quiet then, innit? If you're not going to say it, you can't, like, it's like saying, what is it? Come outside. So you go outside. Do you know what? Story. One time, this guy was up behind my bedroom, flashing his lights. So my bedroom pulled over, and the guy pulled up alongside him and goes, "Pull over to the fucking side of the road." So my bedroom pulled over to the side of the road. The guy got out of his car, started walking towards my bedroom's car with a hammer, going, my bedroom got out of the car, and he goes with the hammer, he goes to my bedroom, "Get back in the car if you know what's good for you." My brethren walked over, knocked him out, took the hammer, smashed every single window, and then gave him the hammer back and said, "Don't ever pull a hammer out on me again." That's Arsenal. They're telling man to come outside. Then when you go outside, they're going, nah, it's not that. So why tell me to come outside, bro?
Yeah, but this is what I mean though. But why do you think I keep saying to Arsenal fans, just don't backtrack? I feel like I'm a parrot repeating myself. I'm a tape recorder stuck on replay, bro. Don't backtrack, because these men will say something again. They'll say to you, no, watch out though, and then say, no, I'm never gonna win the league anyway.
Yeah, if own it, and that's what I'm saying. Hold tight, Gunnar King. Gunnar King's owning it, yeah. And I'm like, cool. If you're my dance partner, then you're my dance partner. But I need someone, and at the weekend, them man went and trod all over your toes. You man, your man's toes are broken. You're not dancing. The most you could do is probably the dolphin, yeah. Like you man can't dance.
And
So
VAR did come to their rescue last week. Let's not even lie.
but again, watching that game, I was like, I like this because I like seeing Liverpool drop points, but I didn't see anything in that Arsenal team that makes me think, yeah, we need to worry about. That's why I'm saying, if that is Arsenal at their best, yeah, if that's what Arsenal have got to offer, I don't worry about going to the Emirates. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, because you have to remember they're playing, and I don't want to say I'll go, because someone else was saying earlier on Coppish, we shouldn't talk about last season, but I have to talk on the last couple of seasons because it is relevant to, with the same manager, we're pretty much the same squad. The business end of the season is when City get to their best, and Arsenal are now, because of their games being rescheduled, going to have to play City twice in the business end of the season, when we're probably going to be in every tournament. But we know how to do that. We do that every season. We've got the pedigree of knowing how to do that. Yeah. that's all going to be new to this Arsenal squad. They don't know about trying to compete on every single. I don't know, man. And do you know what? All of this could come back and bite me in the ass. And if it does, and they end up winning the league, I'll be like, well, fucking salute to you, Arteta, and whatever. But I just can't see it, man. I really can't. Really can't.
Yeah. No, it's 100%. But listen, we are going to round it off there. We didn't expect the stream to go this long, but you know what I'm saying. You know the vibes be on Bigsixbants. Big up Chelsea OG says good night and peace out. Another good show. Big up the panel. Big up yourself, Chelsea OG. Make sure as well. Big up Clinical in the house as well. Chimed in late, but
Yes,
big up
Clinical.
Clinical. You know what I'm saying. We go to War soon as well, man. Jump in the stream tomorrow as well. You know what I'm saying, for a cameo if you want to shout at me as well. But listen, guys. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up all the Bigsixbants members as well. So again, sorry, my laptop is moving a bit slow, so if it takes me a little second to get to the members side, it's because my laptop is moving hella slow right now. But big up the Bigsixbants members and everyone in the chat. So that is 6 times Pablo. Pablo, obviously, UK Beats, and Jamie Phillips, Murtaz, obviously, are 6. Those are the 6 members on Bigsixbants members right now, along with Chelsea OG, Joel Madonka, Ricky, Kaz, and Aiden Andrews as well on the members side. Big up T Baby, part of Bigsixbants gang, and obviously Solo MCFC, part of Bigsixbants family on the highest tier of the Bigsixbants membership list. So again, the membership forever growing. Remember, so much as £3 a month to get onto the membership. Remember, I always say the membership is probably better than sending in super chats. We as I said, we'll take it either way though. Links below if you want to become a member and join in the calling shows, especially over the week from the 21st to the 31st. There's going to be a lot of calling shows during that week, as I'm going to be personally off of work. So again, that's going to be the time to get your memberships going and jump in those call-ins. The calling shows have been doing really good recently as well. So I love hearing the fans' opinions. Everyone in the comments always has a great thing that they want to say and to get on this panel. So that one is that. But yeah, big up Baz as well, staying in for the whole stream. John McDermott, Solo MCEFC, Chelsea OG, AJD, Clinical, Assad, Paul Tierney, Amos, Libs, SA, so many, Stu, new face that I've seen as well. Big up yourself. Social John in the house, Abid in the house, Phaser as well, Triple P, Jar, so many in it. Just big up yourselves, guys. Thank you for jumping in and chiming in the chat today. You guys have smashed it once more. It's been another episode of Bigsixbants, and obviously, it's just one of them ones.
Let me tell you something.
Where is that off of, bro?
Not. So the "Let me tell you something" is like, that's just like a viral video anyway. Like
Okay.
You can use that in any context, like you see a nice girl walking down the street, you're like, hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Murtaz, I know you know that. Let me tell you something. You never seen that one?
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny.
But obviously, I saw someone put like a Dragon Ball Z character as the voiceover in it. Of it, and it's so random but so funny. So if you watch Dragon Ball Z, then you'll know in it. It's just hilarious. But yeah, listen, guys, big up. It's been another episode of Bigsixbants. Tomorrow, tune in at 5:30 for the Man City versus Liverpool preview, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys, for the 2,500 subscribers. See you soon.
Clap out.